I guess I should do this like a podcast. Welcome to Bald Move Pulp, everybody. We are doing the thing we do during badass season, which is rank beef. Got a stamp beef USDA select grade A. What are we talking about here? It's the three C's. Um, champion, charisma, character. I feel like this year, because we've been doing it for so long, we didn't dwell on the C's as much as we usually did do.
Yeah, I think that's appropriate. I
Yeah,
mean, if people have been with us for a few years now doing this. It's the eighth
yeah.
Badass Fest after all.
This is true. This is true. And we've been
Let's do
ranking.
light recaps.
We've been doing this since 2012. So, thoughts
True.
on badass? You want any general thoughts on Badass Fest? Should we do? Should this serve as
Oh
like a
man.
badass wrap up podcast?
Uh,
Morning
I know we're
book,
gonna get a lot of
Steve.
questions on lunch too this week, but
Mm.
I've been dying to kind of talk about Badass Fest because it was such um a change, let's say, from previous Badass Fests. Uh, and I was very nervous about it going into it, thinking like, oh, what are people gonna make of the theater and the movie and all that stuff? I I don't know. How do you think it went?
I think it went really well, and I think it would
With
be
one major exception, maybe.
the best badass of all time. And I don't know, like it's tough because like I've got fond memories of all of them. Like literally, there's something
Yes.
unique and fun that happened in every single one of them. Um, that it is, it's very lame. It's like saying which of my children is the favorite, but I feel like this had the makings of a best, from my perspective as creator, the guy throwing this thing, because
Uh,
this is the first time that I had not a lot of like setup and testing to do on Friday, so I was able to well, I guess a couple things. Eric and Jesse flew into town, which was fun, and that was actually really helpful because we knew we were losing Talitha this year because she had a European vacation. So I was glad that we didn't have a whole bunch of like last minute stuff to do on Friday because I got to go to the official
mhm.
meet and greet at Mad Tree. That was really well attended and
Nice.
it was super fun, and I got to hang out and talk with people for a long time. Um, got to hang out with Eric and Jesse that night. Saturday, everything kind of went. It seemed like I love the fact that there's several event spaces actually at the theater, and our fans were
Mhm.
able to, I believe Doug is the one that spearheaded this, of of Badass House fame. They were able to secure kind of like, I don't know, there's like this lobby bar area with like tables and whatnot, that's essentially inside the theater, and they had their traditional pregame there, and there was like they had like switches set up, so people were playing Spider Heck. There were board games.
Oh wow.
I mean, I guess that's the most
Okay.
heartwarming realization, and the thing that kind of made my heart glow a lot this weekend is the realization that we have Bald Move has asexually reproduced at least one time, because Bald Move
Well,
got
that you know of.
together with Penny Arcade, and the Bipax was born.
Uh-huh.
And from that genetic lineage, the Badass House has formed, and they are Eric referred to it as the Wario version of Bipax. I don't know if that means they're the evil
The evil version.
version, but
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
it's like we kind of laid the blueprint, and seeing everybody from different states and even countries coming together and being like, they're no longer making a beeline to me, I guess. They're like, and they're like genuine friends with each
Hmm.
other. And that's the thing that made this thing special for me. So, um,
Yeah.
what
I
about you?
believe
Do you
they
have
ref-
any thoughts?
y- yeah, yeah. I believe they refer to it as BAPAX, BAH, Badass House. Which I'm not sure what the PAX portion of theirs means. Because we stole
See, that's the thing. I
PAX
don't
to
think
mean
anyone.
personal arrogance.
I don't. Yeah, I don't
But
know that that the Bald Move family knows why we call it Bipax.
yeah. Yeah. So I don't know. Maybe one day they'll actually we have Wookiee in chat here. Maybe he can enlighten us. Uh, yeah, I really love that aspect of it. I last year was able to get over to the pre-party, which was held at some Airbnb that they were staying in. The titular Ba from Ba Packs.
Yeah.
Um,
Ah.
hung out with them for a couple hours, but this year I was not able to do that. I planned on leaving like to get over there with about an hour to spare before the 5:45 time when we could get into the theaters,
And start
but
setting
it
up.
ended up taking that entire time to set up the podcasting stuff, and so I didn't actually get to attend any part of the Bopax.
Mm.
But I did get to hang out with everybody after the show, and that's always a ton of fun. I always close down that bar because whatever bar we're in, because I don't know. Once you get a couple drinks in me, I just really love chatting with all the fans. I met so many new people this time.
Was a bunch of new people that hadn't
That
been there, like fucking C Drive.
uh-huh.
He's been, every badass.
Yeah.
He's been like, oh man, next year for sure, next year for sure. But him and his wife both, Zoo Solar, right? Zool Solar.
Yeah.
Um,
That sounds right. I don't quite
which I
remember.
must have known this at some point because I knew they were both. I knew them both independently as fans. C Drive has a bigger more outsized internal presence in terms of the live watches and
Uh-huh.
whatnot. But yeah, I was just genuinely shocked by how many people from Texas made it up. Uh,
Yeah. A couple people who couldn't make it last year ended up making it up here,
Lots
saying
of
hi
people
to
from
me.
Cali, lots of people from the Carolinas,
Yep.
lots of people from the East Coast, lots of people from the Midwest. Obviously, got to meet
Yeah.
a nice couple that are zookeepers at the Columbus Zoo here in Ohio, and gonna have
Okay.
to take them up on an offer to go. I don't know. Is it
Wow.
is it? Do I get to pet animals? Imagine a zookeeper could hook up me
Yeah.
petting some animals.
Oh yeah. You can pet a gorilla if you want. I don't know that they
Yeah,
appreciate getting pets,
yeah,
but maybe
that
I
might
would.
be dangerous.
I met a couple of school teachers that I chatted with for like 20, 30 minutes.
Uh-huh.
That was cool. Here's the thing I love the most of all the stuff that happens at Badass Fest. It's when I wake up the next day and I have my coffee and I go to the Discord and I look in the meetup or the Badass channel and people post like first time up there, I was super nervous. I didn't know what to expect. And the community there was incredible and welcomed me in like an old friend. That man, that's just so cool. And I try
Yeah.
you try and tell this to people before when they're thinking about coming and they're not quite sure. You're like, everybody here is awesome. Everybody here is super welcoming. You don't know how true that is until you step in the door and it's like meeting a bunch of friends.
Yeah. I would like to. Yeah, I was just saying the same thing. It's like sometimes I had occasion to observe the bald community from afar, like when I was walking in between, when we were doing the pre-theater setup. They were out there in the lobby and they couldn't see, but I every once in a while I could peek my head behind a door and see them, and just like, I don't know, just seeing a bunch of friendly people laughing and having a
Hmm.
good time and having a conversation, and hearing the theater staff say how, like, obviously we had a technical issue that caused the the movie to be played for about 5 or 10 minutes and then stopped for like 20 and then restarted. And I've been in houses where that's happened before, and it can get a little rowdy. People can get a little uncompromising, and we got nothing but like pot. I mean, this makes me feel like I'm a Jehovah's Witness again, and like it's after the district assembly and the elders are reading out. The hotel said that we were so friendly, and everyone thinks we should come back all the time. Wish to all. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure they say that to all their groups to come through, but everyone said like what particularly kind and patient, and yeah, I guess willing to be pleased audience the Bald Move family is. So
Yeah,
uh
and willing to forgive and tolerate too, because like that technical issue. It's weird, man. I was so stressed out about this event, so nervous, so like freaked out going into it because we had these big plans which didn't end up happening, which maybe sometime we'll talk about. But when we got there and the tech stuff, was coming down to the wire and it wasn't quite coming together and we had to pivot. And then we had that snafu with the theater's tech. I some a switch just flipped and I'm like, maybe it was looking around and seeing that nobody really cared. They were literally in their seats, turned to the people next to them chatting. That was like everybody in the theater. But a switch flipped and I was just like disassociated or just like a calm came over me. I was like, it'll be fine. We'll get this played or we won't. And like if we have to, we'll just do the podcast for memory and hopefully people will, be tolerant of that. But like it, it was kind of the worst case scenario, and for some reason I was just like, well, que sera, sera, it's out of my hands at this point, which turns out actually not to be true.
See, this was activating to me because
I heard, yeah.
because like the one thing I work really hard so that my shit will be ready to go at go time. And if I haven't done stuff before, I like to check. I like to double check. The reason why we aborted one of our more elaborate kind of audiovisual packages is because through a bunch of testing and stuff, we're just like, if we had another week or so, the technology and the time, it's just not quite right. So let's save ourselves a lot of grief and just do it. And we had a fallback option, like, oh well, if this doesn't happen, then we can just do what we did.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I rarely feel so like helpless and stressed out when there is an issue that's broadly under my umbrella of responsibility and I cannot lay hands on it or do anything about it. And since this was entirely on the theater, it's like, and some kind of I don't know, but like the thing that galvanized me is I knew in the back of my mind that we had the capability to fix this because we had just before the movie started been playing audio and video on the big screen, and I already owned a copy of The Protector, and I'm like, okay, well I'll log in as my personal account here, and I'll log in as Bald Move account here, and I'll buy and so it's like that, and my thing was just calling when. Like I said, I said this when I saw the guy who's the projector doctor like go to a supply closet and get out a ladder. I'm like, no. Let's thank you, but can we just put the theater back into the mode it was in 15 minutes ago? And me and Jim will hook up our laptops and we got it from here, and we did.
Yeah,
I think that's
luckily
the biggest lead
battery life.
I think that's the biggest. Oh, and that's the other thing, because you were like, I don't even know if I need to bring my chargers.
I didn't.
No, you did. You totally brought your chargers.
I brought my chargers. I didn't need them a second of that time. That laptop battery worked the whole time.
You ran those fucking raw?
I had like 40% left, man. Yeah, this laptop does like 10 hours. It's good.
I'm talking about your old ass laptop. The old one.
Oh, that one. Yeah, I don't know what you were doing with that one in the other theater.
Well, we had it plugged in because of course you'd have it plugged in. What the fuck? Anyway, speaking of guys, see, I had a couple more years in industry to learn that my shit ain't going to be the problem thing, because it'd have been real funny if in Jim's theater about 45 minutes in, because of some horse shit, the fan got clogged, it was running extra fast. Blomp. Well, that's what you get for being in the gym theater.
Well,
anyway, I was going to say, I think a learning going forward is I'm going to use this as a negotiation tactic to be like, I don't care what your fucking policy is. We are going to control all the audio and video in this theater from the time we take possession of it until the time we flip you back the keys. I don't want any of your ingestion shit. Yeah. I don't want any of your cinema, blah, blah, blah. I just want... it'd be great if I could do a 4K signal. I'll settle for 1080. Like, this is the second time in 4 years that... The first time, it's like we were able to solve it as the doors opened. This time, it happened 5 minutes into the run, so it's like, yeah, never again. Never again. But...
Yeah, I guess for people who were there that weren't familiar with what the problem actually was,
Mm-hmm.
the or who weren't there, I'm sorry. The What happened is the movie started and it turns out it was the wrong version. It was the Thai language version without subtitles. And the movie is like a mixed language movie, so there is quite a bit of English in it, but
Mm-hmm.
later in the film, so it starts off completely unintelligible. It's like basically watching a silent film.
Right.
And that just wouldn't do, so
And
we had
it's
to shut it down.
rare
And
because most films that are dubbed, they dub everything. But since it was a plot
yeah,
point that the Thai people could not communicate with their Australian hosts, they chose to leave the Thai stuff completely, untranslated. And there's hard coded subtitles in the movie for that edition, for that reason. And
yeah,
we
it's
went
just one
over
of those
this.
examples of a movie that actually does real language stuff, right? Like when
Yeah,
you're in Thailand, everybody's speaking Thai because of course they fucking are. And when you go to Sydney, Australia, everybody's speaking English because of course they fucking are.
right, right.
whereas
Um,
whereas like if it's not for Red October, 4 seconds into the movie, it'd be all English, right?
Right, right. Because then it's like, but even then they have instances where when the Americans are hanging out the Russians, suddenly Sean Connery starts speaking Russian again because
Right. It's a style
anyway,
thing.
and they had started the wrong mode. So like, and unfortunately, the first 10 minutes, which are the hardest sell of this movie, if you've seen The Protector, if you heard the podcast, it's about a young boy growing up with elephants in the jungles of Thailand and
Hmm.
it is impenetrable if you do not hear any of the dialogue that's going on between him and his dad. Now, I could sum it up in about 10 seconds of dialogue to get to like the important part
Yeah.
because it's like John Wick, like there's a lot of things you can know about John Wick in the first 10 minutes of his movie, but you can sum it up as wife died of cancer and got him a dog to help him not be sad, and then some dumbass killed that dog, right? And you can almost do the
Hmm.
same thing here with the elephants because this is yeah, it was Thailand John Wick, but yeah, that was really stressful, and it took me like it took me like a good 30 minutes to stop fuming about it, because I'm a stewer and I was stewing. I got back in the seat, and then we had a little. You sent me something about the last call for the bar, which wasn't also the deal that we had arranged, and I was like, I got all spun up again. But fortunately, the third act happened, and that
Yeah.
that that always solves every problem. The third act of this movie is something else. Um,
Yeah, I think the reason that I was so calm there is because the responsibility was literally like there was not really anything I could do to get their theater working. So not to say I didn't try. Like as soon as I
did you not think
noticed, oh
about?
shit, it
Did
doesn't
you not
have
think about
subtitles,
taking it
I
over?
jumped up. It didn't even occur to me that we could have done that. Yeah, when you texted me that, I was like, oh shit, of course we can do that. Yeah.
I wish
Honestly, we should
I
have just done it
Well, if
immediately.
and yeah, like I said, I don't want to because like I like this place. They're good to us. It's a fantastic location. I don't want
Yeah.
to blackguard them
Oh yeah.
because this is the first time at this location too. And also we had the crazy thing is the event coordinator we've worked with for the past 4 years. Because if you didn't know, the same people that own Marymount own this. They just got ousted out of the Marymount space, which is a whole story and it's all boring. Got in an argument about it at the Bramble Patch of all places Friday night when I was having I was having a late night drink with the boys, with one of the locals. But yeah, where's I going with this? Yeah,
Ooh.
I mean, there was issues, but one of the big problem is the event coordinator been working with from the beginning. Her father took ill in California the week of the event, so she had to fly out like Thursday night, maybe Thursday afternoon, and she left her, like the B team and is certainly in charge. And we worked with them too, but I think there was some, yeah, just a little bit of confusion. I don't know what wrong with the DVD because like I still to this day, I cannot fathom why the fix wasn't hit the subtitle button. Because the thing is this theater has got this massive server room that does all of the ingestion and all of the audio mixing, and it's very impressive, and it's behind this glass wall. And when I went out there, I saw some of the people stand. So I went and I'm like, well, okay, I'm going to stand over someone's shoulder and start asking for updates because it'd been like 15 minutes and I hadn't even gotten an update. And I'd seen that
Okay.
the thing that I saw horrified me because it was a whole bunch of wires dangling from a server rack. It was a brand new DVD box and it was a brand new DVD being jammed into the thing. And I'm like, how? But apparently the theory was something went wrong with it. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how you hook up a DVD to a server room at a cinema. I don't know how the software works because apparently you got to synchronize the runtime with an external thing that does something else, and I don't know. I'm just saying, like, I will never understand why someone couldn't take a remote control and just be like subtitle, options, restart chapter, and then boom, it's good. But it didn't happen that way.
Yeah, to be honest, I don't know anything about the tech stack they've got working there, so
Right.
I can't
So that's
criticize too
that's the
much. All I
thing.
know
It's
is it
like
didn't work.
all I can do is stand over shoulders and ask questions. And as soon as
Yeah.
I found out that, like, again, the guy was going to have to get a step ladder out because at that point it looked like they had it going and it was going to work. But at that point somehow the new DVD wasn't syncing with the frame rate thing of I like I said I couldn't understand the ingestion software, but that's when I'm like, okay, well, we're going to get this going in 5 minutes. Anyway, we did get a lot of positive feedback on the venue. In fact, I know a lot of people were worried
Yes.
about the like the being split up into two theaters, but like the theaters are right next to each other. The houses, it's in one theater. The houses are right next to each other. um and like, yeah, that's a minor inconvenience, but we had the event space where we all got to sit together for the podcast, which I think is crucial. And it's
Yeah.
just so much like every freaking badass fest has been defined by for me by just seeing just a knot of bald movers in a lobby standing tit to tit and shoulder to shoulder waiting for their
Yep.
beverages while like three people behind a micro bar are desperately trying to pour things out of jugs that they pre-mix and all that stuff versus
Opening airplane bottles. Yeah.
versus here where there's a full bar and people they had been at the
Yep.
location since 4 o'clock drinking. There wasn't a mad rush of the doors are open and now we got to get our drinks. And there was a bar inside the podcast facility, so there wasn't also the whole like, oh god, we got to get our drinks. And like it was just a great location. It's like someone made a location for Badass Fest to happen. The only thing that'll be better is if there's one 500-seat house for us all to sit in, to enjoy the movie. But I sat in the smallest of the houses, and I got everybody laughing and gasping, and all those reactions. I do wish I could have seen the third act in the big house, the one that had like twice the people, because I bet it
Yeah.
was really rocking.
Oh yeah. No, people were having a good time. I think we had the Badass House crew in the big theater.
Well, see, you got a
And
+1 to Rowdy
I
right
could hear
there.
them cracking up. Yeah, totally. Totally.
I think it's like a magic
Yeah,
deck that every Ba member you have in a theater adds +1 to the Rowdy, and that
yeah,
stacks.
yeah, I'm trying to think of the keyword for that. It was a great venue. I agree. I think like the only thing that I'm slightly worried about, because we could expand up to 400 people or something total across all those connected theaters,
Yes.
and we could do something fun where we, show the audience to everybody else like we were trying to do this year. But getting everybody into the podcasting area, I think would be difficult beyond 150, 200, somewhere in there. It'd be standing room
I
only.
already
And
have the solution. They would have to agree for that night to completely redo their lobby, but I think you could get 300-400 people in that lobby.
oh
You
wow,
put us up at the
yeah,
front,
yeah, yeah,
like underneath that balcony area. There's big screens. You broadcast our because, like, you're still like, if you guys been there, you know what I'm talking about. Like, stand at the snack bar and look towards the theater, and there's like that balcony area, and there's that really
yeah, that
cool
would
area
work.
underneath there. I'd fill that space with seats. Set it up to where they're looking towards the
Yeah.
camera. So if someone's on the back row, they could. I don't think they'd have a materially worse view than they did at the back row of the podcast, but I think that's that. I was thinking about that
Yeah.
the whole time, and I'm sure they would agree to
Nice.
it because they really like having us at that space, and they really like having a bald move for
They
some
do,
reason.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's good. But I don't know, the fact that we could do actual real drinks. We had Champion, which was effectively a zombie. We had the character, which was effectively whiskey sour. And then we had, or no, I'm sorry, the charisma was the whiskey sour, and then the character was a pickle martini. I can't say
damn it, I
with
didn't. That's the
100%
one I
certainty
didn't
that
get
that was
because
just for my wife, but
I
I will
want. I would
say
love.
she likes pickle martinis.
I would love to get the sales breakdown if we could, because I had three
Yeah,
of
we will.
the champions, and those things were awesome.
I love those. Yeah.
So good. Um,
Yeah, I tried one of each, and I did like the character quite a bit, the pickle martini.
yeah, I'm gonna have to go. I'll order one when I go back to the Kenwood, because that's the other cool thing is the Kenwood has given us what they call season passes.
Have they?
We, well,
I haven't
they
seen it.
haven't. They said they would, and I'm certain that they,
Said they would, yeah.
yeah, especially after they shit the bed on the subtitles thing. Um, but
Yeah.
yeah, we can see movies for free at the Kenwood now. But yeah, I'll have to order a pickle martini or whatever it was. Pickle martini? Is that what it is?
Pickle martini.
Okay.
The other thing that's awesome is food. Like, I've never been able to
Oh,
get food during that entire time. I had the shittiest chicken sandwich I've ever had at Rally's one time for a Badass Fest, but this was delicious. They've got great, fine. It's probably Cisco systems or whatever, Cisco
yeah,
foods,
I remember
but
like
it was fun. It was good,
last year someone ran and got me McDonald's because we were
right?
setting up
Because you're
and the thing.
starving.
Guess what? I sat down, the movie started, I ordered a fucking Philly cheesesteak, and it came to my seat 10 minutes
Wow,
later. That's pretty awesome.
brave.
Same thing with the drinks, like being able to order drinks from the seat. Yeah, this location is
Yeah.
badass. Someone's asking how many people were there. So like my theater, I think had a build capacity of like 40, and then there's always like eight extra seats that I forget why. There's like I don't know. And then Jim's build capacity was 80, right? 78.
80. Yeah, it's like high 70s, almost 80, 78.
And it was completely sold out. So we sold 78 plus. I think by the time the movies roll, we were 8 tickets shy of selling out the second theater. So we
Yeah.
had 90 something the year before, which means we added another 20. What is that? I don't even know. Okay, so I just said
78 plus 20.
78 plus 38 minus 8, so 30. Yeah, about 108. So we grew by about another 20 people.
Okay. And that's tickets sold. We also had friends
Yeah,
and
that doesn't
family
count
there.
me, Jim, Alexis, my son came, my brother-in-law and nephew. Did you see Josh?
Eric and Jay bought.
Eric and Jay came,
No,
but
I
they
didn't
bought
see.
tickets
I
to
don't think he
fucking
made it.
Mad
I know.
Lads.
What are they? What are they doing? I didn't see Josh. I don't know that he made it. He usually comes up and says hi at least.
Yeah, and I talked to him just like the week before, I think, but I don't know, maybe things got busy. I hope everything's okay. Oh, yeah, I'll check in with him. Anyway,
Yeah, I'm gonna have to check in.
um it's cool to see Matt. Matt is our little mascot of Badass Fest. He's
Yeah.
always sprinkling some British cheer into everyone's life, keeping a stiff upper lip. That's the reason. That's the reason the crowd didn't riot. Matt's
Yeah. That was
stiff
there.
upper lip bonus. Just
Hmm.
everyone kept calm and carried on. You know.
There was no poster for him this year. There was no poster at all this year,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
I had a really sick merch design, but I just couldn't quite get it finished. Maybe next year.
It's been a really busy summer for
Yeah.
us, everybody.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I'm moving to another
Honestly,
country and trying to get rid of everything I own and sell the house and fix everything up. So
yeah.
I'm tearing my hair out. My hair is burning on fire and also being torn out at the same time.
and I'm kind of doing the same thing, but I'm not moving to a different country. But I've also got a big other personal thing I'm trying to take care of. So I was reflecting
Mm,
yesterday. I can't believe we pulled this off. Like, if I'd known in
at all.
January everything that I do know now, I'd have been like, man, maybe this year's not the year for Badass Fest. Maybe we should take it back to virtual, or,
Yeah.
scale it back or something. But
I
it's
I don't
great.
want to say I felt pressure, but I really felt like an obligation, a responsibility to the audience to who loves this event to get this thing done.
Yeah. And we did. We did. And then the next
Yeah.
day, I know that Jesse and Eric spent a good amount of time at the Bar House. I was just straight chilling and
Yeah,
relaxing,
yeah,
and I
yeah.
got together with them that
Me too.
night. And then the next day, got breakfast with them, took them to the airport. Jen came over, played a couple rounds of Carcassonne. It's a really
Hmm.
nostalgic time for me and Jesse and Eric, because we were even talking about, man, if we had Puerto Rico, we'd have played the trilogy of games that kind of cemented our friendship, because first badass BiPAX East with and Eric wasn't there, it was Jesse and Levi, right?
Hmm.
We played Puerto Rico, we played Carcassonne, we played Settlers of Catan, and I had every of those games at Puerto Rico, and that's what we ended up playing. We played a couple rounds of Roth too, which I know you don't really like, but you also haven't tried the PvP version. But
Yeah, it
yeah,
was
it was
okay.
a lot of fun.
But yeah, I didn't play that one. I got there while you guys were finishing that game up and just played Carcassonne,
And I was
which is
talking
fun.
to Jesse that night, and he's saying, watching you and Jim up there making all those people laugh, because he's done stand up. It's been like a minute. It's been like 10
Right.
years, but he's done a decent amount of stand up. He's like, it just really seemed amazing, and it made me kind of want to get back into, because it's a good feeling, like when you set up a joke
Yeah.
and you think it's going to slay. Because there's a couple, Badass Fest is a rare occasion where I get the chance to like kind of craft jokes, because we have a whole bunch of shtick, and
Yep.
the movie, and I've spent weeks thinking about it, and I've seen it a bunch of times, and I can kind of like, yeah, and also based on the room's reaction to the first joke, I know that in like a callback is going to like hit, and that must be what being a comic is
Sure.
like. Just like you're a orchestra, and you're just kind of like leading the, you're like yeah, you're leading the band. Oh, I need everybody to laugh. I need an
Yeah.
uncomfortable silence here. I need a
And not all the jokes hit, but the ones that do make you feel pretty good. The one I was so looking forward to because I had thought of this one. This was a line I was waiting to deliver. As soon as I saw Jackie Chan, quote unquote, come up
mm-hmm,
on the screen when we were watching the movie with everybody, I
mm-hmm.
was like, all right, I'm gonna do this to the audience. I'm gonna hype them up. I'm gonna say, all right, everybody, who all noticed Jackie Chan in this movie? And when everybody cheers, I'm
That
just
was
gonna
so
shit all over him. Yeah,
Yeah,
because
yeah. Well,
none of
you
you
still,
saw
yeah.
Jackie
None of
Chan.
you guys, you're all Didn't you say you're all racist because you can't tell one one Chinese man from another? Oh
Yeah,
man, that
for
was
people who
funny.
don't know, there's a look-alike in that movie.
Yeah, as a homage to
It's a good
Tony
one.
Jaa's Hero. It is a good one. In fact, I'm
Hmm.
thinking that they let him mug the camera too long. If they'd have cut that scene like a
Yeah.
second and a half shorter, I probably would have been like, "Holy fuck, that was." Now I would have certainly looked it up and seen in my due diligence. In fact, I think they even called out on the Wikipedia cast list. It's like such and such is an impersonator that appears as Jackie Chan. Um,
Yeah.
what Matt diverted up through Canada? I got to hear that story.
I,
Olivia,
right? How did that happen?
that sucks so much because you came to our first ever live event and you've missed all of the badass ones happening here in Cincinnati. So
And you're here in Cincinnati, right?
yeah, I will. I think that there is a high degree of probability that Badass Fest changes at least the date again next year. And this year, since we know
Yeah.
that we're going to have changes with like Jim's like travel, because like, Jim wants to make it, and he's already coming back for sure in February because he's got a 3-month visa and he's coming back. He's going to spend like a month in the area, right? And we're going to take care of a bunch of bald move
However long.
business.
Hmm.
One of the things is running the Groundhog Marathon.
Yep.
It's going to be real tough to come back like 5 months later. Um, so we
Yeah.
might be playing around with the date on that to try to get some things lined up to where we can, be more efficient with because that'll be like I feel like there should be a new festival like Gym Local Fest, like the 2 or 3 weeks out of the year with Jim's back in the time zone pocket.
Yeah. I mean, we can keep the name. Oh, I don't think we need to change the name, but
No, I'm
yeah,
not saying yeah,
what
but
I
I'm
would
saying
like
like
to
we could turn it
do.
into something bit like Badass Fest is a very small component of the Gym Live Fest, the
Yeah,
Gym Local
so
Fest.
that's kind of what I was thinking when I heard, about people, having badass houses and meeting up in lobbies for gaming and stuff. I'm like, what if we just combined forces, organized like a couple of days of something, right?
Yeah,
Like something official that isn't like highly structured, but is structured enough to where it can
that's
be part of Badass Fest.
now we're not even beef. We're just empire businessing at this. That's because that's been
Yeah, yeah.
always the thing that stops us. Like, well, what is the programming? Because like
Right.
what Bald Move can do successfully is podcasts. I can do
Hmm.
podcasts on movies and television, and some like general Q&A kind of hangout stuff. Like that's the stuff we know we can do, and we got ideas of things that people might want to see us do, but they would be
Hmm.
experiments. But if we just like arranged a retreat, kind of,
Yeah.
or like a cruise is what I keep thinking about, a Bald Move cruise. How fucking sweet would that be?
I mean, yeah,
Because that's like exactly the
like,
type. It's like you've got some schedule. You could have like some scheduled outings, like you maybe something like once an evening. You kind of bring everybody together for something or other, like a showing or a podcast. But like the rest of the
hmm
day is just people hanging out and doing their own thing, man. I think that would be cool. Because yeah, that's the thing. Is like how do you
yeah, we'll have to
schedule a
talk to
weekend
the
worth of stuff? But if it's like all we had to do is like
right.
have one or two of like one event a day that's official and let the community kind of like you know
Hmm.
because like
And then
you
maybe
go
some
to these stupid
semi-official
business
things.
junkets and it's always like meet and greet cocktails, and it's sponsored by
Hmm.
Envision or something. We could have like meet and greet cocktails
Yeah.
Friday night at 7 p.m. at Madhouse, brought to you by the Bauhaus, or that I just
Hmm.
ATM machine the Bauhaus, the Badass
Yeah.
House. Uh,
Uh-huh.
Ride ATVs with Jim and yeah, we're gonna
On a
we're
boat?
gonna we're gonna
I mean, why not?
we're gonna
It's
get
a
a
water
Jeep.
parks
We're gonna get a Jeep adventure tour going, just like in DTF.
and chair company. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it's the
That
chair company. I got those two confused. Yeah.
can we set up a ATV course on the boat, the ship,
I
the cruise ship?
mean, on the Leto deck, sure, why not? I mean, Mario Kart did
Yeah.
it. One of the Mario
Did
Kart
they?
levels is
They did it.
racing around a cruise ship. Yeah,
Oh my God. That's kind of cool, actually.
it is. But yeah, no, I think that
Mm.
would be because I could do that. I could anchor an event with like Badass Fest a Saturday
Oh yeah.
night and Friday night because that's what this has turned into a fucking weekend. It already has. Like I feel like
Hmm.
based on how
For a
many
bunch
people
of
I
us,
saw
yeah.
Friday night, a good amount of people come for the whole damn thing. So like, let's just
Yeah.
make it, I guess, unofficially official or officially official.
I think that's good. I'm gonna get with maybe Doug or Robot or whoever's planning the badass house stuff and see what we can come up with.
Legit Salvage was here for the first time. That was cool to see him.
Hmm.
Reds game would be good time. This is the first weekend that we haven't had a Reds game. It's crazy. I think the first Badass weekend we had the Red Sox, and it was like crazy popular. A lot of people went there.
Oh, Zip says the last hour at the bar this year was certainly sponsored. Yeah, shout out to Ricky. It's the first
Whoa, whoa,
time that I got
whoa!
to meet
I don't
him.
know that he wants his name out there public. Because I found out, but it was because I overheard the transaction. I don't know, and that's fine. Because like, if he wants to be anonymous, that's great. I get it, but also that's super generous. He bought everyone's essentially last round, or did he buy
Yeah,
the entire bar
I
bill?
maybe not the entire thing, but it passed a certain time. Yeah, I don't think he
All
wants
I
to
think
remain anonymous. He was
all open tabs. Okay, well then yeah. I mean yeah. Okay, well we're gonna out you as a nice guy who
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe he does, but I didn't get that idea.
Because I know his screen
But yeah,
name.
he was very cool. Not just because he bought me a drink, and apparently a good portion of the bar a drink, but
We'll
just
have to
chatting with
ask.
him.
I'll have to
Yeah.
ask him so we can say it by. I'll send him a message and so we can say by lunch. Okay, never mind. Everyone knows it. It's Turd Act. Which I've been calling this guy
Okay.
Turd Act for years. And I'm like, all right, dude, this is like Friday at the bar. I'm like, all right, dude, this is your one chance. Like, I haven't started drinking yet. You have a 90% chance to give me the correct pronunciation of your name looking into my eyes, and I'll remember it. And he's like, oh, and he had a whole story, which I'm like, oh man, you are using a lot of words for my dyslexic brain to remember. I forget the reason, but he got on Discord and he was using a buddy's account that he was using for trading,
Hey.
like day trading or Robinhood trading or that kind of, and for whatever reason he called it trade account. And when he signed up, there
Okay.
wasn't enough letters to get all that in, so it was just TRDACT.
That
And
makes
the
a lot
poor
more
man's
sense.
been Turd Act. And the Turd Act did a class act by taking everybody's bar bill.
Yeah.
Pretty sweet.
Yeah, that was awesome. I walked up, I pulled out my card, and the bartender was like, "No,
Your
that guy's
money's not
got it."
good here. That is a baller move, man.
I made a huge financial mistake at
Oh,
the event
yeah.
because my wife was getting up to go get us drinks, and the movie had started, and the theater was dark, and she says, "Hey, give me your ball move card," and so I handed it over to her, and then just drinking the rest of the night, whatever. And I woke up the next day, looked at my accounts, and all of the food and drinks that I bought that night were on my personal accounts. In the darkness of the theater, I had given her a similar but wrong card.
How will
So
we
I paid
ever
almost $100.
how
My
will we
God.
ever survive the tax implications of not being able to write
Right?
off $100 of entertainment
Oh
and
man.
marketing expense?
If Baldwin
Because
has to shut down next year, that's why.
because that's how they get coded in QuickBooks, by the way. Marketing and entertaining expenses.
Oh yeah.
We
Are
started
you
that
not
from
entertained?
the liquor cabinet account started from that. We stocked it out of the entertainment and market because it's
Mhm.
it's part of our. We're not drinking this much because we want to. Clearly, we've stopped. We're doing it for our bit, our characters.
Oh, yeah.
Did anyone hear me doing the boom chaka for a sound check?
I think so.
Okay, because like I just saw
Mhm.
someone doing it. I thought that someone's asking for one. I'm like, it's the only thing that jumped to mind. All right,
It
should we
works.
start ranking beef, man?
I guess so.
All right, let's flip it to beef analysis mode. I gotta get, yeah. Sometime between now and Christmas, I'm gonna get some cool transitions and stuff going.
Yeah.
But
Oh, and share your screen with me when you get a chance.
speaking of transitions, kabam. Oh yeah, I do need to share screen with you. How do I do that? Share my screen. There you go.
Probably gonna
Whoa.
mess up your video on YouTube. I don't know how you're capturing it.
Nah, I got it. I got it.
Okay.
Your face is all weird, really framed, but people can see it. So, is it worth me getting
All
it
right.
back? And I guess I can fuck with it a little bit. I can fucks with it. Jim deserves the best.
Yeah, Zip. Definitely. I mean, we talked about coffee stuff.
I meant to, but I think I said like 3 words to Zip.
Yeah, I didn't get to speak to a lot of the people that I knew from previous years. I was
I
just
wondered if
chatting with new people.
that was the case. I went around and when I found myself like getting like, especially on the night of, when I was finding myself getting drawn into like a 10 or 15 minute conversation, I would try to be like, oh hey, it's good talking to you. I need to, and I kind of like circulate 15 degrees around the room because I try to
Okay.
like give my chance an opportunity to be met by a lot of people. I
Mhm.
noticed a lot of the regulars, well, because a lot of them got a lot of time on Friday night. And I thought it was kind of almost cool that they
Oh,
were like, oh, you know, we've been here for this is our 4th year, and gotten all the
yep.
pictures and done all the talk conversations. And I don't know if it was that or like maybe they just they're catching up with their real friends, you know, the
Yeah,
the people
sure,
they've
I
met
get it.
along the way. Okay.
I just came out to California to visit Rob, but he didn't say hi to me, so whatever. No, we fist bumped a couple times.
I'm gonna start. I just
Fist by
found out
bump.
we have never ranked Tony Jaa, and we kind of did a
What?
half-ass job of it that night. Why did this thing have green? Why is this thing highlighted in green? Oh, it
My
must be
jaw's
Jim.
highlighted in green.
It must be
Oh,
Jim.
well, that's not even how you spell his name. There we
How
go.
is it? Oh, sorry, Tony
2H.
Jaa.
Tony Jaa.
All right. You
Let's
know
do it.
what? I think this was working, right? Hold on a second. Yeah. All right. Make sure this is going to be cool. Transition, because I don't think they were
Ryan
seeing the
Gosling.
full. They were seeing the
Yeah, why
full
did Ryan
thing.
Gosling get passed over? Did we already do him?
Wait, did Gosling get passed over? Where's
Yeah, it's
Gosling?
on the list, but we skipped him. How did that happen?
Oh, did we not get all the way through? No, we did. Did we just not write it down? No, we just skipped him. Okay, we're gonna do Jaw first. Damn it.
Okay.
Can everybody see? Is the screen switching to the right thing, or do I need to transition this? Because yeah, there it goes. All right. Tony Jaa. Oops. Tony Jaa height.
Oh no.
Oh,
I
and I
don't
lost
think
Jim.
he's hulking.
I lost Jim.
You lost me? I don't think Tony Jaa is hulking.
Wait,
I'm just
why
gonna
did I?
guess.
Why did I lose Jim?
Why'd you lose me?
Okay, now you're back.
All right.
You know, this isn't as catastrophic as I thought.
Is he like 5'6"?
He's five. Do you not see the screen?
Oh no, I was looking at you. Sorry, I had switched over.
Yeah, he's 5'8"
5'7".
is what he's being billed on Wikipedia. 5'7" and 3. Oh, 5'7" and 3/4. He's
Right.
5'7" and a half at best, right? So I'm gonna give him 5'8". Oops.
Sounds
8'5". 5'8". Now here's the thing. I don't really know what his body looks like in the last 10 years. He could have added a lot of bulk as he's gotten
No,
older.
he's got cancer, man. He's not
Oh,
adding bulk.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
Jesus
he's not added
Christ.
bulk, and he's been a monk, and like
I feel like shit
he got
for not
a little
realizing
chubby for a
that.
while.
All right.
The cancer thing's recent. The cancer is like a year or 2 or 3 ago.
Actually,
I'm gonna say
body.
Ongbak is probably the height of his.
Damn.
Look at that. He's ripped. Some of this is AI.
Is it AI?
Some of it.
Is
That's
that
not
AI?
even him. What the
That's
fuck?
not him? Oh, fuck
No.
me. Man, okay. This is him, right?
That's him.
Okay, and
Yeah, that's a
let's
production.
let's go with a canonical 1C Asian man. This guy here.
Bolo
We
Young.
talked about
Yeah.
Bolo Young and how scary he is. This is what the
Jesus.
state of the art is, okay? This fucking brick wall of a man is what we're judging people against. Yeah,
Tony's
I mean he's
stuck.
definitely like I think this is as good as it gets, right?
Yeah, those production
AI
stills.
enhanced.
That's AI, yeah.
So what are we? I don't know how this guy generates so much power from this frame in terms of believable power.
Right.
All right, so what are we going to call this? Let's look at the rules.
Yeah, I need the rules up here.
Okay. Unimpressive from either stature or level of strength fitness, aka Adrian Brody. Easily clears that bar. Normally fit person of average stature or a jack person of below average stature. I kind of think. Okay, can he qualify as a normally fit person of hulking stature or a really ripped, thick individual of at least average stature?
Yeah, I think
because
point
he's
five feels right because he's not true freak of nature at 0.75. That's Bruce
no,
Lee.
that's reserved for like guys like Bruce Lee. And like so to get you the idea of that, let's go back for the benchmark of 0.75 ripped and shredded insanity.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Look at
right
those
there.
wings. Been drinking Red Bull. Jesus.
I mean, I don't know. I just think of like you can see like all the muscular def. Oh yeah, here we go. Oh, that's his fucking statue. There, it's based on
His
this. Look
back.
at that.
His back is insane. I don't think he gets enough credit for his back. Those wings he's
God
got.
damn it, Pinterest. Don't make me get a login just to
Yeah.
look at male bodies. There is this.
You can use my male body login.
Damn. Yeah. He's had no
Yeah,
body
Bruce Lee
fat,
is
man.
he's a little bit bulkier even than Tony Jaa, which is kind of crazy because he's also more shredded.
Yeah, look at that. I want to see because you're right. His back is crazy. Just like a piece, just like a chunk of rawhide. Look at the look. Yeah, look
Yeah,
at the.
why can I not think of the arm connectors to the back? What the name of those are? The
Holy
things you
shit! Look
use
at
for
these
pull downs and
lats,
pull ups.
man. You could glide like a glide suit with those
I
things.
know. That's insane. That is true freak of nature
Look at
level.
this slope. Anyway, also we just, I mean, I'll admit to cheating to get Bruce Lee
Nice, Max.
to an impressive stat because I know what it felt like to
Yeah.
watch his movies. All right.
I like Tony Jaa at 0.5 for champion.
Yeah, I think that's exactly the right ranking for him. Now charisma. Can you argue for more than 0.25? Let's go back and consult the rules. That is approximate charisma. Approximate charisma Scott Pilgrim attains at the end of Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. There's certainly intensity. You know, it helps that his one line is
Yeah.
"Where are my elephants?" That he gets to scream every time before he starts just breaking guys in half.
And I guess the switch that happens when he goes from like you're kicking my ass to okay, I'm done letting you kick my ass. It's time to kick your ass.
he's also
I
got
feel a lot of energy there.
like a big cat swagger. Especially, I notice it in the Matrix scene where he's going up the spiral staircase 4 floors. I call it the Matrix because it's like the Merovingian's lobby scene. Um,
Yeah, or the
he's
dread
got like a
scene.
swagger and like a chest forward move
Mhm.
that it's like
Yeah,
I
I
could
could
get
see
him.
him
I
at
could get him 0.5,
0.5.
honestly. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. He's not Scott Pilgrim at the end of Scott Pilgrim in the World.
No,
All right,
dead average.
so
That sounds right.
all right. So you talked me into 0.5.
Characters, he's gonna suffer. Oh, he's gonna
Character.
suffer.
All
Man,
right,
he's barely above a
let's
1.
let's do it. Let's do Tony Jaa.
He does have
Um,
expendable stuff. Okay, maybe he's higher than I
Let me
remember.
ask you this: does he play the same character in Ong Bak, or is Ong Bak like
No.
an anthology? Because that might save him if Ong Bak 1, 2, and 3 are set in different time periods.
Oh no, I think he's the same character in those and in the Protector movies.
Holy shit!
He's a different
Okay,
character, but the
let me
same
ask you
draw.
this: does he get credit? I did not know this. He was the stunt double for Liu Kang in the third Mortal Kombat movie.
All right. He's playing Liu Kang.
He's playing Liu Kang.
Kinda.
Okay, has this ever come up before?
I don't think so, because it's not a cameo. We made the cameo rule last time, but we need a stunt double rule. Of course we do.
Oh.
We should have thought of this.
Max is lifting weights in the garage gym while listening to the boys rank the burf. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Your gains are gonna explode with this much testosterone coming into your ears.
No,
Okay. I think
the
this would
shoulder
have to
tops.
be a rules clarification. For example, this is the big thing that we disallowed parody cameos. We might need another line in here to handle this. I think we can't do it, right? Or else you're going to have like guys like that James Grillo or whatever his name. He's going to be like a
Frank.
1C badass for all of the stunt crew shit he's done.
Yeah. What if can it count as a role but not iconic? Because you don't define the role.
But still, like once you have 12 plus roles, you're a 1C badass, and I'm telling you, like everybody.
True.
Yeah, and then also does that mean that every time it says stunt beside someone's name that we got to give him a role for badass credit? Because like maybe he just did an acrobatic flip.
Sure. And landed on his ass and got fired. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think we can. I don't think we can. It seems like it's going to open us up to way too much, especially when you start talking about guys that went up through the Hong Kong system.
Yeah, I mean Jackie Chan probably has 600 roles.
All right, so I'm gonna add.
Yeah,
I'm gonna add stunt roles are not allowed, so we don't have to litigate this again. How do I add a? Yeah, here we go. Non-speaking lines. What the fuck? How do you add a line return to the end of? Can you? Can you not do that?
Shift enter.
Shift return. I'm hitting shift return and it's not working.
What the?
All right.
Oh,
also,
there we go. Done.
What?
I got it. Hold on. Stunt double doesn't count. Well, now it's off the screen. There we go.
Okay, cool. So with that said, we've got Ong Bak for sure.
Okay, that's one.
The bodyguard, he plays himself. He's a cameo, so cameos don't count. Tom Young-goon is the protector. I would hope that's a badass role since we showed it for Badass
parody.
Fest.
Parody cameos are not allowed.
But I don't know enough about this because it's directed by it's directed by the Detective Mark.
Oh,
his comic buddy.
As long as the character is a named character and has speaking lines. Nope.
Yeah.
So he's not a named character. He's himself.
Yeah. Oh yeah, there you go. See, we got a rule for everything.
Yeah.
Protectors 2 roles for sure. Oh God, I want to see this bodyguard, man. Can we do? Are you clearing up your schedule enough we can pull off a double Dern sometime? Because I've got a couple movies I've been dying to do, and this bodyguard, man, I'm kind of in love with that Mark guy.
Yeah, a couple 3 weeks I should be ready. So
okay,
he's a different character.
He's a different character because I thought it was a prequel set in 15th century Thailand. Yeah.
Oh, holy shit. Okay. So he gets another. So he's got 3 now.
I was aware that there's a protector too, but I did not know. So he doesn't get credit for that.
Skin trade is with Dolph Lundgren, I'm sure. Yeah, look at him. He's jumping around with a gun.
Another. Yeah, we'll give him that because it's him and Dolph. Like it's not man with a gun. It's man with Dolph Lundgren with a gun and a motorcycle. Like you put that on the cover, I'll give it to you. Furious 7, absolutely a badass.
Yep, got 5.
God, that's one Ronda Rousey in it too. Damn. Okay. XXX Return to Gate. I have not seen this, but I know someone that did this week, and I talked to them, and they said that he was a badass in it.
Okay, 6.
So and now we're in. Do we give him credit for these things?
I mean, I've seen Jiu-Jitsu, and he's a badass, so I can give him credit for Jiu-Jitsu.
And I'll give him for Expendables.
Yep.
Wait, what was the first time he worked with? Oh, Jason's. Yeah. And then that's probably it.
Doing Ong Bak 4. Yeah, so he's got 8.
And
he's probably. I mean, his name is the Hunter in Monster Hunter. I'm sure he's a badass in that, but we can't count it.
I might have seen Monster Hunter too. Oh yeah, I did see this.
Have you?
But I think he might be Okay, Tony Jaa. Let me see. He might. The Hunter. He might. Tony Jaa. He might be wearing a mask or something. I just want to make sure he's identifiable as Tony Jaa, because I would think I would have remembered. Holy shit, Tony Jaa was in that movie, and I probably did. Yeah. Okay. Absolutely, he's a badass.
Fighting right alongside.
You've not seen this? Mia Jovovich? I watched it when it first came out just for the shits. I think it was in the middle of the pandemic too.
I had the shits. Couldn't watch it. 9.
I guess it was
9
after
he's
the
got.
pandemic.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So how many rolls is that, Jim?
That's going to put him in the 0.75 category. Nice. Barely squeaked in there.
Yeah, I couldn't argue that any of these rules are iconic. It's too bad
No,
because
even Ong Bak.
I think if he had had like a Jackie Chan type career, where he had made he had made a couple more movies, Ong Bak hadn't fizzled out, and he'd come to start making North American movies, I think The Protector could become an iconic role if people became more aware of his work. But because there's nothing like it. That's the thing. It's like
The Muay Thai style, yeah.
Yeah, like I've never gotten to even people that don't like movies, like I'm able to like get them joking and stuff until this, because like yeah, once the punching and kicking starts, if you got any kind of affection for that stuff at all. All right, you ready to gauze it up? You ready to get weird? You ready to Gosling this thing up? Ryan Gosling body. I think it's just going to come back as perfect.
Yeah.
The thing is this guy. This guy is
thin,
perfect, right? This guy, like, this is the guy you want to
be
be if you want to be desirable to women. And I'm not even just talking from a body standpoint. Like, the dude, he's got a good sense of humor. I mean, I don't know. Maybe he's a fucking sex cannibal like Army Hammer behind the scenes.
He seems
but
somewhat non-threatening, but also still very alluring.
Yeah, yeah. But he's not going to his body's not like, look, it's not Chris Hemsworth. Oh, also I forgot. I this guy's 6 foot tall at least, right?
Gotta be.
Exactly 6 foot tall.
Oof. Okay,
6 feet,
barely
0.5
in there.
inches. Point
Weird to call Ryan Gosling hulking,
media.
but I guess by our definitions, yeah.
But it's yeah, because like hulking, the official definition of hulking is like 2 inches shorter than me, but I have to like, you know, it's very rare that I walk around like, God damn, that's a big dude. But all right, so he is 6 foot even.
Sweet.
And for body, so I think he's going to bottom out at 0.5. Normally, he's not normally. This is another tweener, and I feel like you have to be at or exceed the next category to get there. Ryan Gosling.
Ripped.
Body.
Is he ripped? I mean, I can see all of his abs.
I mean, that's the thing. Like, to me, that's kind of different, you know?
Man, he has definition in weird places. Like, I feel like his arms aren't as defined as they should be, given how defined his abs are, but maybe they're not that defined.
Yeah, and I'm looking at this Hemsworth, which I don't know when this was taken or anything, but like this Hemsworth and this Gosling kind of compare favorably together. Why is there only the one fucking picture of him with a shirt off? He's had to have a shirt off on multiple occasions. Another him as kin. He's got that Brad Pitt body where it just makes women bite their bottom lip, but it doesn't really threaten you. Maybe something to that. All right, I'm gonna call it. He's above average, but I would not call this guy ripped.
Okay, I think I'm with you. It maybe we're just not getting the pictures that we need, because I feel like he's on the cusp. But
all right, here we go.
What are you gonna do?
Here, I'm gonna give him some help. Ryan Gosling muscles. Same fucking picture. Did this guy scrub the net of every picture of him without a shirt except for this one movie and Barbie?
He might have.
Oh, this is a Photoshop.
Right. Ryan Gosling, amaze.
Oh, hey, look, Ryan Gosling had my body type for a bit there. Crazy.
I thought that was Russell Crowe, actually.
It might be. It might be, because I've always felt very a kinship to Russell Crowe. Like, I felt like,
I gotta say, I fired up Virtuosity the other day because I was checking to see if it was the movie I thought it was, and there's a shot of Russell Crowe coming out of cryo freeze or whatever, and I was fucking blown away by how in shape he was.
Because
I think of him as like older, and definitely more out of shape, but he's crazy ripped. Or not crazy ripped. He's just like big, thick Australian
Well, that's why
mountain
him
of
and
beef, man.
I always thought him and Gladiator was like what I would look like if I really took it, really tried to get in shape. Like I never have
Yeah,
zero body fat. I just have these huge slabs of muscle. Yeah, let me see
yeah.
here.
You got the big frame that Russell Crowe has.
Russell Crowe Gladiator muscles. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, look at that fucking dude.
Yeah, and he's in even better shape in Virtuosity because he's younger. He's like
But he's got. I don't think he's got his. I
10
don't
years
think
younger.
he's ironically not as muscular, even though he's more defined in that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was like,
Oh
man,
God,
if I
don't do
spent
that.
a little bit more time in my 30s, if I spent another year in my 30s working out, I probably could have got there.
Mm-hmm.
Ah well, ah well.
You could do it in your 50s, man. I've
I'm
seen
gonna try,
transformations
brother.
of
I'm
people in
gonna
their
try.
50s.
I'm gonna.
Hell yeah.
I'm turning 50 next month, and I'm gonna try. All right, so point five
If you need any
champion
advice.
charisma. Like, it's a weird because I'm really handing on the seduction. Although I gotta say he was pretty scary in Driver too. It wasn't
Uh-huh.
quite the one charisma because it was kind of damaged and psychologically unstable, but it was certainly badass charisma for sure.
Yeah, maybe we should go through the roles on him to see.
That's a good point because Ryan.
'Cause I'm struggling to think of the movies where he would be considered a leader of men, if he even has any.
Oh, he's in the Fall Guys.
Driver,
That's
he's
not a
the
good
weird
movie.
loner.
All right. Project Hail Mary, not a badass, right?
No.
The Fall Guy, badass.
Oh yeah, that was a really good role for him. I like that movie quite a bit.
Same. I can't believe that movie flopped.
Right?
I can't believe Supergirl is flopping. I just did see that the weekend
Yeah.
before Badass Fest on some random matinee weekend, and the house was full. I'm like, is this fake news? Stop the steal.
No.
Barbie's not badass. The Gray Man, kind of
I
badass.
didn't see that.
I'll give him credit for that.
First Man, no,
First
not that kind of
Man,
badass.
Blade
Even though
Runner,
he is the
badass.
First man walking the moon. Yep.
He punched Indiana Jones for real in this movie. Do you know that story?
No.
Oh man, this
He
is a
punched
great
Harrison Ford.
story.
What the fuck?
Ryan Gosling.
Or maybe I do.
punched Harrison Ford. There's a production still of it actually No, Harrison Ford punched Ryan Gosling.
Oh well, that's
He took a
fine.
punch from Harrison. This is the actual moment it happened. Look at Harrison
You're allowed to
Ford
do that. Oh no.
holding his hand like, oh god, I just punched a pretty man that's worth $40 million. I don't know what he's
Right?
thinking.
My insurance. Oh shit.
But Ryan Gosling is clearly thinking, holy hell, I just took a punch from Indiana Jones, man.
That's a badge of honor.
Yeah, it's really fun. It's also a really funny interview if you want to look it up on your own time. But yeah, so are you keeping track of this?
Yeah, we got 3 so far if we're counting Gray Man.
La La Land, no. Okay. No, he's not an. Have you seen The Nice Guys?
No, I haven't.
This is really rocketing up some my favorite movie list. But he's not a badass. Russell Crowe, his partner, is a badass, but he's not a badass. The Big Short, not a badass. I'm gonna guess that he's a badass in this, but I haven't seen it, so maybe he's a Fredo Corleone. See, that's why you don't do Guy with the Gun. You might put Fredo in a badass list.
Sure. Next one I'm seeing is Drive.
Yep, Drive is badass. Ooh, what's this? No, I thought maybe it was a wrestling movie. God
The
damn
Notebook, famous badass movie.
Right.
Yeah, we're getting into heartthrob territory. Oh,
Young
maybe.
Hercules?
He plays Hercules.
I mean, That is
What did they do
undeniably
to you?
badass. I
He
had no.
looks like
What the
such a goober
fuck?
on the cover, though. Oh my god.
I mean, yeah, he's real. He's trying to smolder, right? In 20
He
years,
looks
this is
like a
going to be devastating.
14-year-old rich kid. Yeah, no, it's bad.
But he's just not got the stuff. And he's all through it, man.
I mean, 50 episodes where he plays Hercules. I feel like that's badass,
It's an
even though I haven't
iconic
seen it.
badass, is what it is.
I mean, I guess I've seen some of it. That's the Kevin Sorbo Hercules, right?
Right.
No, this is young Hercules.
Oh.
Hmm. Either way.
Yeah, I guess I'd call this badass, but not iconic badass.
Yeah.
Casey points out he's literally a leader of men in Barbie. This is true. He's
Yeah.
leader of the Kins.
Oh boy.
Not in a badass way, though. Although arguably his ultra masculine, no girls allowed approach is very. You know what? I'm almost inclined to give it to him. No, because like forevermore, when I'm going through the roles to recheck it, I get to Barbie. I'll go, "What the fuck, Barbie?" And I won't remember that Casey said, "Oh, he's leader of men." Any chance getting Wes Chatham this year? Didn't we? Okay, yeah, just for you, I will move Wes Chatham up to the next. No, not next, because I do want to get to Robert Pattinson. But yeah,
Yeah, for sure.
We can get him to this stream.
He's got an iconic role now.
All right, well, so how many roles we got?
5 so far.
That's it. That's all he's got.
Okay.
Oh, you weren't actually keeping track of the roles, though.
I've not been writing them down.
Oh,
should
shit.
Do that. I'll go back and do that.
Okay. So if he's got 5, none of them iconic, right?
Nope. Hercules, arguably, but.
So I guess that's my question. What do you mean, arguably? Because I think Hercules is absolutely an iconic role. It's just that it's also been a role that's been devalued. It's been shitified by the Kevin Sorbos, by the Disneys, by honestly Arnold Schwarzenegger back in the 70s, Hercules in Love in New York or whatever the fuck that softcore porn abomination is.
Yeah,
Dwayne The Rock Johnson, like, yeah, like to me, it's like we gave Dwayne The Rock Johnson badass for Hercules. We absolutely gave, I'm sure, Arnold Schwarzenegger credit for playing Hercules in Love. I feel like we gotta to be consistent. He was cast as, yes, young, but Hercules.
Yeah. No, I mean, Hercules was Hercules even when he was young.
All right. So that's 6 roles, you say? Okay. 1 iconic?
5. 5, 6? 5.
Okay. 5 to 6 badass roles, or 2 to 3 roles, at least one of which is wide. So he's a 0.5 badass. Pretty much any way you look at it.
Yeah.
So now let's look at the charisma. So where it'd be handy to have a list of roles. Where do I get back to that?
Yeah, Fall Guy, Gray Man, Blade Runner. 2049. They're doing 2099 here pretty soon.
Interesting. Who's going to be in that?
Don't remember.
Okay. What's his most charismatic role? The Fall Guy? Easy 0.5 charisma there, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Blade Runner, he's a replicant, so I think, yeah, 0.5. He'd have I think he's going to have a hard time getting past 0.5. The only way maybe is his driver.
Young Hercules. Okay, so he's got 6 with 1 iconic.
So charisma, 0.75, above average charisma or swagger, naturally gifted leaders, exceptional facility with attraction, seduction, no offsetting quirks or side. Nah, Yeah, I feel like that if you want to say Driver is his best role, you got to take away some of the psychological quirks of that role. So he's going to be stuck
Yeah,
at
for
point
sure.
0.5 until. But like the thing is, this guy's got. How old is Ryan? Is he 40? How old is Ryan Gosling?
Gotta be.
Ryan
I'm gonna guess
Gosling
42.
age 45 is what the internet says.
Okay.
Going to be 46 in November.
Believing.
So yeah, I was just thinking like I feel like this guy plays like 30s, but yeah. But the thing is with charisma, you can build up your charisma in your 50s, 60s. Easy.
Oh yeah.
So all right. So 0.5 for him. Another piece of beef sorted. Boy, you're just Mr. Average, Ryan Gosling. That actually feels right. Robert Pattinson. I wish I could go back to Blue Yonder era Aaron and say you right now during episode 4, the recording of episode 4, the badass episode. I want to whisper in his ear, "You're going to credit Robert Pattinson for an iconic badass role in 17 years, you fuck." And then see what happens.
Yep.
Did that play? Did that whisper play?
I heard it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Robert Pattinson. First of all, he is way tall. Robert Pattinson height. 6 feet 1 inches. That is hulking, especially by Hollywood standards. 6'1". Now the second most important thing, Robert Pattinson body. Claude Simeon. I just saw the Odyssey last night. Surprised how full the theater was. Dude, I want to go see it again. I actually want to go to Indianapolis and see it on the IMAX. Now that I've heard the Red Letter Media guys co-signing me thinking it's an awesome movie. Jim had me shook there for a minute.
No, I didn't think it was bad. It's just not for me.
Yeah. I'll have to add it to a list. Well, who cares? Okay.
Okay. Arpat. He's done better than that since.
This isn't a real photo, right? This wasn't in Tiger Beat.
That might be Twilight Days. He looks a little big for Twilight Days, honestly.
Okay, are we photoshopping this guy? What the hell are we doing here?
If that's what he looks like now for Batman, holy shit, for his second Batman film.
All right, okay, so here's what he looks like on screen.
Yep.
How sickly he looked? I don't know if I count as sickly.
I mean, he's got muscle.
I mean, the thing is I think we're giving him credit from bouncing back from this.
Yeah.
And I don't think that's a real photo. I don't think he was ever like I feel like his shoulders were always at least broader. He's always had broad shoulders. Like I noticed that about him in like Harry Potter.
You know what? I finally just made the connection to why he looks so familiar to me.
Why is that?
It's because he looks like one of the Burns brothers.
Oh my God.
If you told me that
you said that as soon as I
Jordan.
clicked on this face, I'm like, oh my God, you're right. That's the oldest Burns boy. Are you saying it's the oldest or one of the others? Because I'm seeing it's the oldest.
Look at that. The one where it shows all of his abs, and that hairstyle he has there looks to me more like the second youngest. Although
this here, okay, yeah, this one looks like the third youngest, I think.
Or yeah, that's what I meant. The third youngest.
He's got elements of all the Burns brothers in him.
He really
incredible. Because I've actually been on I've been on a beach vacation with that guy, and it's very close to what he looks like. All right, we're pissing away time here. This I believe he's a 0.5, right? Normally fit person of hulking stature.
He's getting up there. If some of those like second Batman photos are real, I could see that he'd be getting to a 0.75. But
yeah, but he needs I always look at the pecs. I always look at the pecs and the biceps. That's what sets the Bolo Youngs apart from the Bruce Lees, you know.
And I'll say he doesn't have like a good aesthetic physique either. Like his body just doesn't do it. Like look at his torso, his
Yeah, I
midriff.
was just saying he's got
He
that
just doesn't have the abs
look.
for it
Yeah,
and stuff.
this is his. I think this is his natural build. And that's he's just going to be challenged to put on. I mean, he can. There's steroids and protein and all human growth hormone, all that stuff.
Oh sure, yeah.
But it's not going to be nearly as easy as some of the guys, like a Chris Hemsworth. He's got a bigger natural frame.
Yeah, he's like Tony Jaa level of ripped at his most ripped, which is 0.5,
right,
I think.
Let's go IMDb. And I'll have to go to all. Robert Pattinson. Okay, let's look at these roles.
Okay, I gotta write this stuff down, huh? Character list.
He's not a badass in Odyssey. He
hides behind his men. He gets his ass kicked.
Yeah,
Immediately.
You don't get you bad guys just for trying to cuck Odysseus. You have to like pull some of the cucking off.
Yeah.
Mickey 17, not a badass.
No.
The fucking Batman. Boom. One iconic. Neil and Tennant is a badass.
Yeah.
He's a reverse time spy guy. Wow, I haven't seen this movie. This looks fucking cool. But I don't know about it. The King. Okay. He's a badass in this. Who's he?
He probably fights Chalamet.
Well, he does, but he's also like that. Chalamet, I hate to tell you, is a little bit of a badass in here. Who's the king that he fights in this? Or maybe am I misremembering this? Is he not badass in this movie?
I have no idea. I don't know anything about this movie.
I need to watch this again because I really enjoyed it. Yeah, this isn't going to get me anywhere. All right. Well, I haven't seen
this movie. Good God.
Yeah, shit. I closed something down instead of backing out. Okay. High Life is God, that movie.
Not The Lighthouse, not High Life.
I feel like that movie almost killed what, Lighthouse isn't badass?
No, he's a lighthouse keeper.
Yeah, but he's
a psychotic lighthouse keeper.
He has to endure the farts of an absolute demented madman that eats nothing but beans and lobster all day.
God, I love that movie.
Does anyone want to because I feel like we're back into his Twilight saga. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm of the opinion that if we're being fair, we have to give him a credit for playing a very strong vampire that objectively rips people's heads off and throws cars around. Talk me out of it, Jim, because I don't want to do it.
Here, I'm referencing Tom Cruise's roles. He does not get credit for Interview with the Vampire. And so a vampire does not make you a badass.
Thank God. Okay.
All right, I'm going to add it to the rules. Vampires
does not make you a badass.
Blade is fucking badass, but
yes, because he's half human. No. Good Time is a pseudo badass character. I don't know. So how many badass roles we got? Because the thing is, I'm not scrutinizing this too hard because this was invented for him. Like 2 to 3 recognized badass roles or 1 super iconic role on the level of James Bond, the Batman. Although, does he have 2 or 3 roles, at least one of which is widely considered iconic? He might be 0.5.
Yeah. Yeah, he's got the Batman, Tenet, which is 2, and Batman is iconic. So
he only has 2?
I think so.
I thought he had more than that, but no, you're right. I'm thinking because he's badass in wearing military fatigues way in Tenet, and he's badass in a suit kind of way in Tenet, and I feel like I think that he's done another movie that he hasn't. All right.
Yeah.
All right. So he's a 0.5, and boy, if he hadn't had the Batman, he'd probably be saying probably 0.
Yeah.
That's the power of an iconic role. 0.5. So here's the thing: the charisma. I don't think this guy. His most charismatic role, I'm going to say, is Tenet, because he,
Yeah.
to the extent that anyone convinces me of anything about their protagonist, he convinces me that him and the protagonist are best buds. And there's also this part in the movie where he's kind of like the mentor, and then it flips towards the end where he kind of becomes the follower. I don't know. That's like I said, but I'm having a hard time even getting a dead average badass. Like I feel like at his most badass, he is essentially Scott Pilgrim at the end of Scott Pilgrim. Like holy shit, I did it.
Yeah, even his Bruce Wayne is damaged and
he's too young,
like,
too brooding, doesn't have his shit together.
Yeah.
Too much mascara. All right. Well,
bad.
Wait, why is he 0.25? Oh, because we gave him point because he's tall. Dude, if you were 5'11", you'd be struggling to get the 1C. All right.
Tony Jaa's character.
Huh?
Was he a 0.75 on character? Yeah, 9 to 11 badass rolls.
Why didn't it populate Tony Jaa's?
I don't know.
Column. There we go.
We got it now.
All right, West Chatham. Chatham. It's Chatham, right?
Chatham. Yeah, Matt, how do you say Chatham?
He's going to have some sneaky. Okay, first of all, height. Please be 6'2". Please be 6. Please be 6 foot.
Man.
Please be 6 foot. Please be 6 foot.
I think he's my height. Why? I don't believe that for a second, but I'll go with it.
It's a badass fest miracle. West Chatham is 6 foot even.
Oh shit, he is. That makes Steven Strait like 9'12". I don't buy it for a second.
What are you talking? Who's Steven
Maybe
Strait?
Steven Strait's taller.
Oh, is that Space Jon Snow?
Uh-huh.
He is taller than. Yeah, he's 6'2".
6'2".
Crazy. What's he been in lately? I need to look up his roles next. All right, West Chatham. Let's do the fun part. West Chatham body.
I believe Lupe's got credit for
Did
his
you
vampire,
but no, because he certainly wasn't a badass in that one. Like it'd be like, yeah, if he was call me when he's a vampire in Blade. All right, here we go.
Foot.
God damn. Okay, this is the icon. This is the scene. This is the one I was hoping to see. Yes, I'm over 18. Yes, I would like to view not.
Where do you have to go to watch this? My God.
Boom! Take it off, baby. Take it all off.
Thick.
Shake it, Wes. Look at that. Look at that bread basket he's got. Look at that. Look at the definition, the side definition of the 6-pack. The thighs.
Yeah.
The ass. Look at that bubble butt.
Big back.
My God. He's not quite a 1C, but holy shit. Do you want to... what else we got to look at here? When did he look like... This is not West Chatham.
No.
West Chatham?
It's weird because he also had like a pretty boy soap opera type phase too.
Well, and yeah. I was about to say that he went from like underwear model to fucking... the most dangerous man in the universe, and it's all facial hair and a high and tight cut, and well, also high and tight body cut. All right,
acting.
I've seen enough. I'm going to say that is a ripped, thick individual of hulking stature.
Yes, I agree.
Not a 1C. You could argue for 0.5C, but like he would be the beefiest 1.5 or 0.5 I'd ever seen. All right, strong start, Wes. Unfortunately, we might be hitting your limitations here. Okay, does Wes Chatham get credit for playing a Kitsugi stormtrooper on Ahsoka? Never see his face. Like, do we give Jeremy Bulloch credit? Is that the guy who played Boba Fett? Because you've seen that guy, right? That guy looks like he ran an adult bookstore.
Really?
Boba Fett original actor. Jeremy Bullock. Jeremy Bullock
Hmm.
on set photo. Where's the one? I think it's from Jabba where he's got. Yeah, that's not as funny as I was thinking it was going to be. I saw a picture of him hanging out with two alien girls where he's got like a ponytail. This isn't badass. All right, I must have fantasized about that.
I feel like we
Oh,
had this conversation the other day about what about characters, because you mentioned Chewbacca, and we were like, what about characters who
you
you
can't
never actually
see.
see their face,
Yeah.
but they embody the character? What were we
All
talking
right.
about?
I did not know he was in SWAT. That's crazy. Is his face exposed in SWAT or in
Wes
Tenet?
Chatham?
Wes Chatham.
Or did you just back up
Tenet.
to? Really, that's weird. Hmm.
That's not him. Is this him? Oh my God.
God.
All right. So do we credit this? He's playing like a SWAT guy stopping a terrorist bombing, and his face is exposed.
I mean, I guess it's not a cameo. He's a named character.
True. Wait, is he?
Well, he's
Because
not
I thought he's
named.
named. He's named SWAT 3.
Yeah.
That's
Yes.
that's not a named character, right?
It's not.
But the named character is
It's
only important in terms of like crediting, right? I'm sorry,
it's
in terms of
important in
parody.
terms of cameos, but he's
Cameos,
not
right?
cameoing
No.
anything here.
Yeah. Let's give it to him. Let's give it to him and see what happens.
You just want to shade him. Fine, that I'm cool with that. Yeah.
Okay, and so we got the Hunger Games, we got Tenet, and we got The Expanse.
Oh, I gotta write these down. Hold on one sec.
So we're going in with
The
3
Hunger
roles.
Games, Tenet, The Expanse. What about Ahsoka? Where he plays named character Captain Enoch.
Does he ever take his helmet off even once? Does he have more than 2 speaking roles? God damn it. Captain Enoch.
He definitely speaks.
Star Wars image.
At least I think I remember him speaking.
I do think that they
he's-
made the faceplate look like him a little bit, which is kind of Warhammer. Yeah, he speaks. I don't think his face is seen. He might be
No, it's
getting
not.
Brienne of Tarth here. All right. I say no. I say you can't just be a voice actor.
Okay.
I mean, I know
if
we
you're gonna
gave it
give
to
him Tenet,
Pedro.
take that one. That's fine. Yeah.
We gave it to Pedro, but Pedro took his helmet off once or twice. Okay,
Yeah.
Let's get this Ahsoka off my screen.
Oh man, they made it a sequel to Escape Plan, and he's in it.
Here's the thing. Claude Simeon, I think, is joking about Amos being iconic, but he's just not. Like
If the
I
Expanse
wish
was more popular, yeah.
That's fucking Bezos. There's another thing. Bezos and Bald Move got beef, man, because he bought this show and then buried it. His favorite fucking show, and they never made merch for it. I never saw it advertised in Cinemark before. I've seen The Boys a million fucking times, even though it's not half that show. But yeah,
Yep.
I don't think he can be iconic. And like I said, I bet he's in a lot of badass roles. It's just I won't have seen them. So looking for things I might have seen and not recognized him in. Ooh.
Just don't see it. It's unfortunate.
Because we've already gone through all the ones that I recognized as being very early Wes Chatham. Yeah. So what, got 4 roles? Is that what we're up to? 3.
3 with Tenet. Yeah.
Ooh, I'm so glad we gave him Tenet. Because he just barely dodged 0 on that.
Yeah. And his charisma is not going to be super high because Maybe I don't know him in Hunger Games, but in The Expanse, he's got the
In the
offsetting
Hunger
quirk.
Games, he's an entire. I think they even play him as like he's like one of the District 1 guys, which they're the like wealthy elite kids that are sent to combat school and they're expected to do well, and he's like the big dumb one. So yeah, he's got 0.25 charisma at best, or 0.5 charisma. But I will say that Amos alone gets him to 0.5 because I think he's charismatic as hell, but also it's offset by multiple psychotic behaviors.
Yeah, likable but psychologically damaged characters. Yes.
That is like, man, honestly, I gotta say, for coming up with these things high and drunk 17 years ago, we've barely had to make notes on it, man. Like, we kind of nailed this thing. I want to say it. We fucking nailed this
thing. We really thought about it.
The 3C system just
hours.
never lets you down.
Yeah, 3Cs works, man. I love it.
Whoa. Am I misremembering Castor from the Hunger Games as a cameraman? I thought he was am I getting Reacher mixed up with Wes Chatham?
Oh no.
Oh no. Olivia. Why are you doing this to Wes? Wait, I already have him up here.
Charisma.
Castor? Okay. Castor. Hunger Games. Oh my god. I think she's right. He's a fucking camera. He's not even a cameraman. He's a sound guy.
So he's not even in the Hunger Games? He's just filming it?
Well, I mean, no one's in the Hunger Games after like the second Hunger Games.
Right? Oh, is this like the 5th Hunger Games or something that he's in?
Yeah, he's in like the last 2, which are really essentially the last one. Okay, well, thanks to Olivia. Keeping us honest.
Yeah. Take him down.
Keeping us honest. We're in a hurry to glaze.
Oh, I think he's 0.
Wes, come on. Where's your agent at, buddy?
Right?
Send some producers the I am that guy scene, and you will get booked. You will get fucking booked, man. If you weren't a crazy motherfucker, I'd give you 1 for that scene alone.
Maybe he's waiting for mercy of gods.
But I know I'm getting Alan Rickman confused. Alan Richardson? Is it Wait,
Richmond?
Alan Richson. Okay. Hunger Games. Yeah, that's exactly what I did. I transposed this guy as a young Wes Chatham.
Yep.
Wait, his name's not Gloss, is it? Is his character name Gloss? Oh, what the fuck?
Take it off. He doesn't get credit for that.
Okay, Gloss. I mean, it's a gal's power fantasy, right? Got to name the guys after makeup products. All right. Do you know who Shane McRae is? Because I would like to get Shane McRae and maybe Tanabu Asano done today. Is there anything else we got to do?
The guy from Deadwood?
Because we did Valhalla. We did a bunch of Valhalla rankings.
That is not the guy from Deadwood. Who the fuck is Shane McRae? Oh, it's Knox.
Okay. Yeah, it's Knox. Yeah, it's not the guy from Deadwood. Did I say that?
No, I said that. What's his
okay.
name? He's a Shane something.
Shane Blackington.
Shane Whistletits. Shane.
Yeah, what is it?
Shane McShaneson.
Shane McShaneface.
Anyway.
Really? You can't get him from... Okay.
Wes Chatham looks like Chief Tyrrell in Battlestar Galactica 2. Eh.
Why does Google always let me down?
Little.
Ian McShane. We got it wrong. He's not Shane anything. It's Shane McIan.
McShane. Okay.
Shane McIan, yeah. I need to watch I need to watch the last season of Deadwood sometime. Maybe I do need to do it, but I'm doing a full series rewatch of The Bear right now. All right, Shane McRae,
All right,
please
how
be
tall is
6
this
foot
guy?
tall.
He's easily 6.
I
I'm
think
gonna
so
guess
too.
6'2".
Because he towers over everyone on this show. Why do all these guys get their badass starts in their 50s, man?
6'2".
All right, you got a leg up on the competition, literally. I'm gonna bop with this baby Bobka. Baby Bobka.
What?
All right, champion.
What does that mean? Okay.
It's a Perfect
Yeah,
Strangers
let's see his
joke.
body.
Body. All right, I'm liking what I'm seeing. He's got that.
Okay, he's not ripped.
He's not ripped, but he is thick.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he's going to be a 0.5
Yeah,
at
his
least.
triceps are beefy, that's for sure. His arms are impressive.
God, look at baby Shane McRae here.
Yeah, that's the picture on his IMDb, and I did not recognize him.
He's got great hair, fucker. This is probably the best I've seen him look. I feel this is very analogous to a body we just saw today. I wish I could see his legs too, because that's another thing. Is this guy skipping leg day? Yeah, yeah. I know this guy works out, but it kind of doesn't look like it, does it? Look at these arms.
Oh, yeah, he definitely works out.
His arms, man.
Trap delt connection. Tell me he works out. But yeah, he's big. Okay. He's just not cut.
Okay, so a ripped, thick individual of hulking stature. So you don't think he's ripped thick? You think he's normally fit?
He comes close on thick.
Yeah, but the ripping,
like his shoulders and arms are impressive.
Man, yeah, look at that. Look at that delt, man.
Mm-hmm.
The hair. This guy had. You know what I did? I hate guys that remind me of hair I used to have. I'm like, God, if I had this beard and that hair, holy shit. Unstoppable. All right. I said I was going to bop through this. I'm going to say 0.5, unless someone wants to fight about it.
No, I like it. 0.5.
All right. Character.
He's close to 0.75, but...
I'm going to be unfamiliar with this gentleman's body of work, and it looks like it's gone on for years. So yeah, let's look. Shane Knox Knox is a badass. You've seen Sneaky Pete.
Yeah.
Do you know who he is in Sneaky Pete?
God, I don't remember him from Sneaky Pete.
Oh, it can be a badass.
He's in that?
Mm-hmm.
Caleb Bowman. Huh.
Surprised I haven't seen him. I'll be surprised if I hadn't seen him in anything. But I'll be damned, and it looks like he's only had TV roles. Wow, he did a lot of work with Robot Chicken. Four Kings TV series.
Yeah, he might only have Silo.
He's got one in the works. Oh, it's not. Okay. Well, that's disappointing.
Well, 0.
0.0. Charisma?
I mean, Silo's strong. Like when he puts his eye on somebody and says, I want to kick your ass, I'm scared.
Yeah, and I wish I could go back to season 1 where him and Juliet were butting heads, because Rebecca Ferguson's also a beast, and he was her boss, and I feel like they had a lot of like tense standoffs but she won, obviously.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can give him 0.75. What about you? Above average charisma. Okay, he has above average charisma or swagger, naturally gifted leaders, exceptional fit. Yeah, honestly, he's 0.75. I'm being a lot too precious about the 0.75. All right. Well, that's going to help him a lot, because now he's going to be a 1.25. He was threatened to be a 1. All right, Tadanobu Asano. Why am I pronouncing this when I've got a Japanese speaker on the line with me.
Who is that? There is one?
You got better get your practice in. Come on, giving me your best
I know.
Tabinabo Asano.
Tada. What are you saying? And I can't think straight. Tadanobu Asano. You got it.
Thank you, Tadanobu Asano. Now he's not Icky the killer, is he? Is he actually?
Is he?
All right.
Ichi
Because I almost want to. I
people?
don't even want to do the. I just want to go right to the roles, man. And I don't
Okay, let's start with
recognize.
the rolls on him.
I don't recognize any of this. I'm trying to get to eat.
Oh
No. Kakihara. No, so he's not the main guy. Or no, he is. Yeah, he's a badass. Okay. Have you seen this movie?
Sweet. I have not. I've heard
he's
psychotic,
but
and
this is
that's fine.
See, it's like I'm wanting to give him. Yeah, it's like okay, this is a famous Japanese swordsman. He's probably a badass in that, but he's not actually. I was going to give it to him if it's Satoshi. There's, I mean, I know for a fact he is such a badass in all of these things, and I just can't give it to him.
Right.
Start working on Hollywood, asshole. All right, he is one of Thor's brave companions. Hogun is a badass. We get him that for sure. Not nearly iconic.
Thor?
Yeah.
So it's Shogun and Thor so far?
Yep, Shogun and Thor. And Ichi the killer.
Okay. Okay. You're not going to count Lord Raiden in Mortal Kombat 2?
Hell yeah, we're counting Lord Raiden. We hadn't gotten that far.
Oh, you're going reverse order. I'm going on IMDb, which is...
Well, oh, you're right. Sorry. Hold on. I meant to do that. I don't know why I'm on.
Okay.
Because I prefer working off Wikipedia in general. But I feel like IMDb is better for this. Okay, yeah, Lord Raiden for sure. Shogun for sure. Although he's clinging to a shred on that one. Because he's...
Yamashige?
Yeah. The thing is I think he is badass. He just doesn't get to show it very often.
Maybe. What does chat think?
He's really hurt by the fact that most of this stuff is taking place in Japan.
Yeah.
I'm looking for something I recognize.
I don't know. Maybe we revisit this in a couple years, and I've seen some more of his movies.
Yeah.
But who knows?
Yeah, Kiki's delivered. Kiki's delivered 37. Yeah, in the one role, 47 Ronin, but I don't think he's a badass in it. He's like a politician. It's like one of the one roles where you're not a badass. Can someone correct me on that? If he's a badass in 47 Ronin, I don't want to take it away from him. All right. I've seen enough. How many roles has he got?
Oh, looks like he's got 4. Mortal Kombat, Shogun, Ichi the Killer, and Thor.
Is
and Lord
Raiden iconic?
I think so. For our generation, yeah.
Because if you get if you grant that Lord Raiden is also one of those dudes in Big Trouble Little China,
right?
For our generation,
like if you know one character from Mortal Kombat, you know Raiden, and Mortal Kombat was a phenomenon.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you gave it and any child age 12 or older, between 12 and 18 on this globe, if you take a picture of a dude in that hat with like glowing blue eyes, they're gonna be like, oh, that's Lord Raiden. I think you're right. And when you get that's from a Western centric. I imagine Lord Raiden is a much more popular character overseas. So, all right, so we're going to give him the 0.5, right? Because he's got 3 to 5, one of which is considered iconic.
Yeah.
I'm going to say he's 0.75. on the strength of Yabashige, on the strength of Raiden, and that's pretty much it, right? Well,
Yabashige? That's not iconic.
he's very charismatic in Ichi the killer, but he's also an insane
Oh,
person.
you're on
So,
charisma.
oh
Okay.
yeah, charisma, charisma.
0.75 above average, charisma or swagger, naturally gifted leaders. I
I
mean,
can't believe
Raiden.
you weren't apoplectic about me wanting to give him a 0.75 on champion. I thought you'd come out of your chair at me.
No, I thought you were on character still. I'm like, well, that
Oh
doesn't
no,
technically fit the definition.
no.
But yeah, I could see a 0.75 if you want to shade him up a little.
You think it's shading up?
Because of all above average, I guess
And
Raiden
Lord
is above
Raiden's
average.
telling outer dimensional beings to go fuck themselves in
Yeah.
Mortal Kombat.
Does he have offsetting quirks? No.
Lord Raiden's he's just a good guy.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. To rank his beef, we're going to
I
have
have no idea what this man looks like.
We're going to have to find out his height.
On.
This is really killer for a lot of Southeast Asian men.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa!
He's not short, but he's not hulking.
Huh. Yeah, 5'10" play he probably plays 6 foot. Because I was like, he seemed very tall in Shogun, so 5'10".
Yeah.
And here's the other thing. I don't think he's got much of a body. Show me the beef.
I've never seen it. I've literally never.
I mean, he's like a skinny, like coked out rock star body in Ichi.
Well, okay.
I mean, I'm sorry. Good for you, dude. Genuinely, like this is a very attractive look. Holy shit, I could see that doing very well with the ladies. This is a very handsome man. Look at that cum gutter right there. But unfortunately,
yeah, I wouldn't call him ripped or thick. He's
God damn, this is almost not safe for work, y'all. Who doesn't want to fuck this
not
guy?
ripped or thick.
Who doesn't want to fuck this? I kind of want to fuck this guy. All right. Yeah, 0.25, unfortunately.
What is that? Is that a 0.25?
That's a 0.25. He is a normally fit person of average stature.
Average stature. Yeah.
Flirting with 80 and Brody, to be honest.
I will say I find it. Oh yeah.
If I'm being honest,
I find it hilarious that his body is considered normally fit because he obviously works out quite a bit, but yeah.
But he doesn't have. He's not doing it to build muscle mass, obviously.
Right. And he probably doesn't have the genetics for it and all that.
I think it's funny that he's a bigger badass than Shane McRae, Wes Chatham, Robert Pattinson,
Rolls,
Jennifer Lawrence,
Mortal Kombat.
Andre the Giant.
Wes Chatham was in Mortal Kombat. Oh
yeah. Tadanobu Asano is a bigger badass than Andre the Giant. All right, I feel like that's a good place to leave things.
Played Lord Raiden, he would be a bigger badass.
That would be hilarious. Because the thing is, I would like to see Wes Chatham actually act. Because even in his best scenes in The Expanse is pretty one-dimensional. Like the I am the man guy. It's like, yeah, he shows a lot of empathy for the doctor, but it's very... you know what what it really feels like? It feels like when Murderbot's using his client reassurance programming. Like, you know, he's like speaking in a calm, monotone voice. Where are you from? It's like that's what he was doing to the penis collider. I forget, what was that guy's name?
Penis collider.
Yeah, the biologist from from Ganymede. The you aren't that guy speech that he gave to had the daughter.
Oh, the penis collider. What the fuck?
You don't remember the penis collider joke?
I don't, man. It's been a while. It's been a while since The Expanse.
Okay, Expanse, tree species, Rocinante name. Penis contorta. We called it the penis contorter. Penis contorta.
Yeah, I
lodgepole
don't remember
pine.
his name.
Uh,
Or I didn't remember his name.
yeah.
Uh, yeah. So
Okay,
where are we
so
at?
what we do
Good.
here is we highlight these fellows in green, I believe. And then
Yeah. Did we put the year considered?
I did. Also,
Okay.
did we
Cool.
already move Katie O'Brien to this? Because I don't know if I forgot to do this or Katie. Nope.
She's still on the new inductees.
Right, but I just wanted to make sure that Sonata. Okay, I just want to make sure because sometimes I'm not sure if I just forgot to or I was lazy about copying and pasting.
Yeah.
Cut. Oh, you know what? I think those are the people that we did in the off season actually.
Oh, maybe.
Oh man, I'm gonna have to add 100 more rows. That's weird.
What?
I feel like I've never had to do that to a spreadsheet ever.
A lot of badasses in history.
Who put the null on charisma? Did I do that? Did I do that?
I don't know. Good though. We should leave it for sure.
Oh yeah, it's a good goof. It's a good goof. We didn't do badass Hall of Fame this year. God, are we gonna have
No,
to?
we need to induct some people.
I know we don't have a bunch of stuff going on next week, maybe, and I poo-pooed the idea of doing another one, but
Unless you want to try and do it here in the next 10 minutes.
Maximum 10 members inducted each year. Once inducted, you can never be ousted. You must be included into a specific wing. For purpose of inductions to a house of wing, consider a champion first. Okay, then charisma, then character. Okay. Yeah, I think we can induct. Let's go for 5.
All right. Let's see who needs it.
All right, so we got all of the top 10 in as of last year. So that okay. Terry Crews first round ballot, Hall of Famer.
I'm gonna say I think Terry Crews is about out of gas, so maybe it's
for
time.
Sure. So you think it's time?
I think so. He's a 2.5. Did we reorder this list?
Oh yeah. We got to do that.
Let's sort it by badass score.
Sort sheet A to Z. Oh no. What are these 0.75s? Oh, I
Weird.
did it.
That's the opposite.
I reversed. I did an Adrian Brody rankings. Okay.
Okay, so nothing changed up here.
Nothing changed in the top 10. Yeah, where did? Ooh, boy, this is how. I can't believe Alan Richardson doesn't have the rolls for it, does he? Because he's threatening. Right. 0.225 gets you in pretty. That gets you in the top 30 guaranteed, and a 0.25 gets you guaranteed top 20 or like top 15. Just need the rolls, man. All right. I think Terry Crews. Should we reroute? Should we re-rank his character list? That's the only thing that might have changed since we considered him.
It's been 4 years. Let's do it.
Okay.
It shouldn't take long. I don't think much has come out in the last.
And we don't have anything else. Like we just have our weekly processes, right?
I think it might be monthly. I can't remember.
Oh, it can't be. It's too early for monthly.
I'll find out.
Maybe not. If it is. All right. Terry Crews.
Oh,
so
Star Trek thing.
Okay, yeah. I just want to verify the one. Terry Crews, IMDb.
Yeah, he hasn't. The Killer's Game, maybe that's something, but the last 4 years.
What the fuck is this?
Stranded 3? We've already counted that if it's the third sequel.
Okay.
Oh, Killer's Game, I bet he's a badass.
But have you seen it?
No. Can't verify
that.
It's
gotta be badass, though. It's also got...
Right?
Look at this. This is one of those Netflix things that I should have watched and I didn't. Can we give him... Okay, yeah. If it's a Hall of Fame, we'll give him credit for it.
Dave Bautista's in it.
Tales of the Walking Dead as Joe? I mean, what? If he was in a Walking Dead episode, it almost has to be...
I don't know that he's in... Tales of the Walking Dead is something different. That's like the minisodes or something.
Is it? I mean, he's on the cover though. Episodic anthology.
Samantha Morton. Wow. Parker Posey.
How did I not know
Olivia
about
Munn.
this?
I don't know.
All right, I'm gonna say just on the strength of this, he's probably a badass. No,
I'm trying to get pictures of him in it. Show me the cruise. Oh, look at that shot of him on a motorcycle.
that's what I'm saying.
Well, it doesn't look badass. I will say
I
most people would
mean,
look badass on this
oh,
motorcycle, but they really.
you're gonna dress badass out of the fucking J. Crew catalog in the zombie apocalypse. This man has got a bulletproof plate carrier. He's got effective head protection. He's got effective mobility. I mean,
Does he have a crossbow mounted on the front of his motorcycle? That's pretty badass.
He sure as fuck does. Is that a motorcycle or is that an ATV, actually?
Might be a four-wheeler.
Looking more like an ATV.
Could be a three-wheeler.
All right.
Three-wheeler.
I'm saying I'm calling it badass. Badass roll. So you got who's keeping track of this?
No one. There he is drinking a beer.
It's going to be the year that no one gets inducted to the Hall of Fame.
Here he is.
Okay. All right.
Getting his crotch bit out by
God damn it. Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind. The fuck is this? Okay. Maybe he's in. Okay.
It's a short. It's a short.
Is he a badass in Brooklyn Nine-Nine? It's a comedy. He definitely plays as a physically intimidating guy, but I haven't seen but maybe 6 episodes. I know my ex watched this a lot, but I never paid it much attention. So I don't know if he was like they played him against type, where he was like, actually he's a sweet, soft guy who's afraid of physical violence.
I don't think he's badass in that.
Okay. Video game voice, that doesn't count. Deadpool 2. Oh, Bedlam, Deadpool 2. Boom. Badass.
Yeah, what do we? I thought we were just seeing if there were any.
Oh, new ones? Well, I don't.
The last 4 years. Yeah.
Okay, I wasn't sure how far back we had to go, but you're right. He got all that. All right, never mind. You're right. You're right.
So I'd say no. Actually, the Killer's Game. Yeah, we should add that.
Okay, but I don't know how many. Unless we do them all, I don't know what he's sitting at with the characters. He's at 0.5.
Oh, we didn't write down his characters.
Yeah.
Shit, that was before we did this.
All right, fuck it. He's going in the Hall of Fame because I will say that it's.
Yeah.
Isn't there a big cliff between 0.5 and 0.75? You need 9 to 11 badass roles. Does he have an iconic badass role? A no President Camacho does not count.
It's like that's his most iconic role.
Probably.
So I would say no.
Okay.
All right, then. Guy from Longest Yard. I don't.
I say we induct him 2026. He's going into the champion wing, right?
Oh yeah. Guy's a mountain of beef.
Okay, and date last considered. Should we update this since we didn't really? Once you're in the Hall of Fame, I don't think you can be reconsidered. Okay, and he was a first-round ballot. Okay, Chris Hemsworth would be the next. He can't be eligible, right?
I just want him to do. He's doing more. Like I think he's too young, too vital, too active.
Because in the sports world, a first-round Hall of Fame ballot is seen as more prestigious than someone that takes a couple of rounds of consideration and lob. Do you know what that means? Like every year, no. I'm better familiar with the NFL works, or used to work 15 years ago. But like once you retire, a clock starts, and after you've been retired for 5 years, you are entered on a ballot to be considered for the Hall of Fame, and I guess it's like all players. Then there is a cabal of sports journalists that vote, and those people get in. So if you don't get enough votes the first year and you're still a good player, you won't make it in on the first ballot that you're eligible, but you might make it on the second or third, or you may be like Pete Rose, you're just hard stuck out because you're a gambling addict or whatever.
Yeah.
What did they ever do with
we don't have a process like that.
The Bash Brothers? Yeah, so like, do we have to make a rule that like, because like most of our badasses are not retired. Like even Arnold and Sylvester are still theoretically could come up with expendifivables.
Yeah, expadables.
Someone pronounced it expinforbles at Badass Fest. I thought that was like, that's the way it should be done. Expinfibles.
Uh-huh.
Maybe the first round, maybe the first ballot's just stupid then.
Until you get to number 6, then it's expendables. Obviously.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I feel like Chris Hemsworth and Henry Cavill are too young.
Yeah, they're still super active in the badass genre.
But here's a guy I think he's ready, Harrison Ford.
He's in. He's already in.
we were being ruthless with him when we gave him 0.25 champion body. I feel like he might have gotten a 0.5 nowadays.
Maybe, but he's already in the Hall of Fame. Forget him.
Wait, why did I think he was? Oh, because I was just being an idiot. All right. Jason Statham. Jason Statham
too active.
Is too active, but this guy's first round. Like this guy, and he's going to go in under character. Oh, he could go under charisma, but I think he's got to go under character.
For the sheer number of characters, yes, probably.
Especially when it's the same fucking character. He's just got a different.
He plays the same guy in every movie.
This isn't what was his name in Snatch?
Chelios.
Moonlight. This isn't Moonlight. This is Chev Chelios. This isn't Chev Chelios. Right. This is Come on, get out of here.
I love his career, but not yet.
Michael Clark Duncan made Russell Crowe.
Oh. Russell Crowe and Denzel. I want to put those two guys up.
That's a good call. I think because
Russell
Crowe might do more badass stuff, but
maybe I think he's getting back in shape.
But you know what? Here's the thing: he's already at 1, and then, like what he would have to. The only gains he could possibly make at this age are to charisma. So, I think we put him in. 2026. He is a character. Has to. It's his highest ranked stat.
I'm surprised we didn't give him a 1 for Gladiator in charisma.
Why didn't we? I mean, that's like what it's written for, right?
Yeah. Does he have offsetting quirks in that? I can't think of a single one.
His wife got murdered?
That's not
right. He's sad that his wife got murdered? I mean, I don't know if you can hold that against him. Yeah, John Wick is legit sad that his wife is murdered and his dog is murdered. I guess we have to see all of those words. Okay. A person who could command a charge into hell, 0 questions asked, be expected to win. Can dismiss the concerns of lesser badasses with a determined look, cannot conceivably or believably be cowed or otherwise intimidated by another on-screen presence. Yeah, I think you're right. Is it
because of the way he dies?
Why would that be a problem?
Because he's killed by the wimpiest character in the movie.
Yeah, but that wimpiest character fucking shanked him in the liver while he was bound. So it's like he's got an out for, he's bleeding to death the entire fight and he still kills the guy. And bequeaths Rome back to the Senate. And also he wanted to die. So I feel like if his wife and child were still alive, he would have lived. He would just refuse to die.
Yeah.
But he's been wanting to get to Elysium the entire movie.
Okay. Well, give him a 1 for charisma. I think it's insane that he
I don't know how Maximus cannot be a 1 because he's literally like, did you see some of the badasses? Like that 7-foot-tall Gallic monster that like after one battle is like, yep, I'm listening to you, boss. All right.
Hell yeah.
We are going to put him in as, boy, we could go character charisma.
I feel like charisma.
I feel like how the fuck did he get so high on character though, dude? Did
He must
we?
have a
Okay.
ton.
I'm going to postulate that we fucked up and we put his character under charisma as charisma because there's no way he's got a 1 under character.
Ooh,
Is there?
might be right. Let's see. Um,
12 badass roles, many are which considered iconic. Ooh. Yeah, I think that's exactly what we did. Because, yeah, how could we ever fuck up the charisma like that? But he
so
does
plays
have a lot.
Zeus in Thor.
Yeah, right.
Iconic. He
Let
plays
me
Jor-El.
go.
Well, he's the voice of Jor-El in Justice League.
Is Zeus
Now that we've
iconic,
counted that.
though? I know we said Hercules is. But I feel like Hercules gets a little bit more juice than.
I mean, culturally, both of them are fairly irrelevant, but Zeus is at least in
I
Marvel
I mean,
stuff.
he's kind of a badass in Craven the Hunter, if I'm being honest.
Okay.
Let's see. So yeah,
The Nice Guys. He was a badass in that, apparently.
he is. I don't think
He
he can be
plays
Superman's dad.
Jor-El in Man of Steel. Yeah.
You can't get it for that.
Yeah. Les Mis, no.
He is a badass in The Mummy. He's Jekyll and Hyde, but does he do anything badass? I don't think he does.
Plays
he's
Robin Hood. That's iconic.
for sure. No, no is not an iconic badass.
No.
Javert is not a badass. I hope I didn't give him that. But you're right about Robin
Pretend
Hood.
to Yuma. Yeah, Cinderella
Wait,
Man.
Richie Roberts, American Gangster, total badass.
Mm-hmm.
Ben Wade
Yeah, he's like a
on
detective badass.
310 to Yuma. Cinderella Man,
100%.
badass. Master and okay, it's coming back. Proof
That's
of
why
Life,
we gave him the 1.
Gladiator. How many were we up to already? L.A. Confidential, Virtuosity.
Quick,
Quick and the Dead I haven't
sure,
seen, but I know he's a badass in it. But I won't even have to give it to him. Okay, what are we? We're up to, and plus we got a ton of iconic roles like Robin Hood. I guess.
Yeah, if you want to go Robin Hood and Zeus is iconic for sure.
I don't know if Zeus gets in there, but how many roles does he have? Have you kept track?
No.
Shit.
It's enough. It's at least 9.
You think so? Okay, hold on a second. Now you got me one.
But you need 12. Oh, to get to 1,
that's what I'm saying. We're going for 1 here. So okay,
iconics.
There's 1. There's 2. There's 3. There's 4. Robin Hood, iconic. American Gangster, 310 to Yuma, Cinderella Man, Master and Commander, Proof of Life. I got 10, Gladiator 11, and is that an LA Confident? Yeah, he's got it. Virtuosity. Yeah, he's got it. Because like, surely we'd say Maximus is iconic, right?
I'd probably give that to him. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, he's got a 1. I'll be damned. All right. So what are we putting him in under? We could put him in under charisma or character.
I feel like charisma.
It's the rarest of the badass qualities, I feel like. So we like that?
Yeah, it's close. I mean, I would go either one, but shade it to charisma just slightly. Mostly because his iconic characters are not quite as iconic as some of the others.
So Denzel has been reconsidered since 2021, and I know he's going to add at least. Oh, actually, know what?
No, we did 2025 on him. Last considered.
Wait, where do you see that? Oh, you're
right. He was added in 2021.
Because I say it's got the equalizer, so I think we're all current on him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, then I don't vote to put him in the Hall of Fame this year.
For charisma too, another charisma.
Yeah, hell yeah.
2026 charisma wing. And then
that's Chris Evans.
Whoa, shit!
You almost gave Chris a preemptive.
Oh, you fixed it. Okay. Yeah. And I think, yeah, that's decent, right? What was the rhyme or reason for us putting these people in the Hall of Fame?
Mr. T?
No, no,
Which
no,
which
not
people?
guys. Mr. T's. I'm talking about like Bolo. Yeah, Kurt Russell, Samuel Jackson. I guess this makes sense. But why did we go there? Why did we go so far down on the list?
I don't know. There's a lot of them down here that are, yeah, that belong in there for sure.
I feel like
Let's
Uma
keep
Thurman should
going.
be a
Let's see.
first. Oh, she is already in there. Fuck. Okay.
Yeah, there's a
Well,
lot of younger people down here.
we put 3 people in there.
What do you think about Michael Madsen?
He's already in Valhalla. I don't know why it's listed there under his height.
He spans all
He's
the way to
he's held
Valhalla.
back. He's held back by his damaged charisma and his lack of roles, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, it's tough to see him
Damn, I was
cracking
thinking
that.
Bruce or Sigourney would be good intros too, but we've already done it. Daniel Craig's getting pretty ripe. I think he's in his post badass career.
Hmm.
You know what? I'm fine with just putting 3 people in the Hall of Fame this year.
Okay. Can always do more
Um,
next year.
so we did that. We did Valhalla last time. We inducted, sadly, a lot of people here. Kiel Nielsen, Michael, what the hell? Donald Gibb. Who's Michael Byrne? I know we got a question mark on that. Chuck Norris, obviously. He's a Hall of Famer to die in Valhalla. So 2026.
I'm looking down through some of these others. We have Christopher Lambert with a question mark after his name, and in the notes section we put unsettling eyes.
All right, I'll have to go
Hilarious.
back and update the mass thing with the Valhalla and Hall of Fame stuff. But yeah, all right, pretty successful badass season. It was really weird energy with,
Yeah.
because usually I'm used to having all the prep done. Like once Badass Fest is over, I just enjoy it because it's just coming out. You
Yep.
know, it was weird having like it being an active project throughout Badass season leading up to the Badass Fest. But overall, I liked it. I liked the new facility. Loved the movie we showed.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
yeah, I'm sure there will be other changes next year in terms of date, if not venue. But I would really
Give
like
you
to
a
keep doing this as
hint.
long as we can.
Yeah, I would too. I really do enjoy it. I'll give you a hint as to next year's movie. We've done 2 out of 4 martial arts, so probably not martial arts if I had to guess.
Oh, okay. I was like, wait, there's only 4 martial arts? Muay Thai? Drunken Kung Fu? No, but you said
Yeah,
four.
that's
Yeah. I think we're done with martial arts films for a while. But honestly, I don't remember why. Why did we bop up? And we both kind of had like The Protector.
because it's awesome.
I don't even know if it was on
I
our
don't know
list
what
to
about this
consider.
year.
Because like, yeah, and the
Yeah.
only reason, as soon as I can't remember who suggested, I think it was Jim. And I'm like, oh my God, I don't remember what that movie is like, but if we can get it to the third act, absolutely. And I think I watched it that weekend. I'm like, dude, we got to do it. This is going to be so fun. But yeah, I will say that like next year, if we're like, oh, right, remember that one martial arts movie that is just fucking ridiculous and awesome? But I feel like
Yeah.
at this stage, we would either be doing another Bruce Lee, another Jackie Chan, or another Tony Jaa, and it's like,
I've got a dark horse candidate that I've not actually seen, but I've heard
Oh.
reputationally is very fun
I'll have to talk to you
and
off
could be awesome.
podcast about that. But no, I'm thinking, if I was a betting man, I'd bet for a Hall of Famer that hasn't had a live movie yet, or not a Hall of Famer. I'm sorry, a
I'd
Mount
like to.
Crushmore, a Mount
Mhm.
Crushmore that hasn't been on a movie. But that, keep in mind that I won't remember I said that in January. And I think that's the
Right.
other thing. I think we should commit to like into January having location and date set. I think that really hurt us this
Yeah,
year.
I think you and I should go back into like a brainstorm mode for Badass Fest now and set some things
I just don't know how you're
as much
possibly
in
going to
stone
know
as
your
we can.
travel schedule next year. I mean,
Yeah, not that kind of stuff, but like what movie we would want to do, stuff like that.
Oh.
And things that went right and things that didn't go right, and make some
Yeah, do a
notes.
do a post-mortem.
Like all the tech stuff, keep
Mhm.
keep control of the tech, and
Mhm.
yeah,
I think we can even make
before we
that
forget
easier
all that, because you're right.
because we I think it'd have been even easier if we weren't using your little ridiculous mini set. Not ridiculous, but your little complicated mini setup. If we were just using the Shure adapter for both of those things, I don't think we had had nearly the issue with getting the sound camera working. Plus, you had to
Maybe
break up your
I
system.
don't
That's
know.
the other thing. Like, we're trying to go for live events don't mean we take apart our local recording system. And the only thing I did is the mic, which I ended up not even needing. So,
Yeah, yeah, we didn't. Like I didn't even use it at the table for podcasting.
all right. Well, hey, thanks for coming by and ranking beef with us.
Hmm.
I think that's it, though, right? Do we have anything else we want to talk about?
Good news is it's recorded the whole time, so
Cool.
that problem isn't
A
fixed yet,
problem
but it looks
anymore?
like it worked this time. Yeah.
Oh, you haven't done anything to fix it, so it just worked?
I
Oh, that's
shut
not very
down.
exciting.
No, I didn't even shut down that one program. There's like one program that I'm not running that I usually run, which is OBS. I wonder if
How?
OBS is
Oh,
lagging
you're
it
just
somehow.
that. I wonder if that's why your camera looks different because it's using the raw camera feed.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
I
All
could
right,
do a
man.
background.
Well, anything else we want to say before we shut the rolls on Badass Fest for another year? We'll probably
I
talk
don't
about it
think
on lunch
so.
too. I
Yep.
imagine. All right. Well, hey, enjoy the rest of your hump day. We'll see you on lunch, hopefully. Do we? Am I crazy? Yeah, next week we got a live watch, or is that this weekend? It's next week, right?
Watch party next week.
Next week. But we will be back the regular lunch schedule. We have another episode of House of the Dragon to consider together on Sunday night, and more Silo. Silo's heating up. Hope you guys are watching that. All right, guys. Have a great Wednesday. We'll talk to you later.
See ya.